just went bought me a laundry machine. So I can keep washing money. Them gon' act like they down with the team. But they ain't get nothing from me. I have to get drippy for ice to see. I just cannot do no about me. A breath of fresh air to change up the routine.
I just want to be Lil Mama.
Yo. Hey, y'all, what's up? Welcome to the 3130 Talk Show. The 3130 Talk Show. We got me, your boy, Jairus the one in the building. Got your boy Jairus Demarco. And we got his big Nardo and the gifted in the building. Hey. First of all, before we get into anything, I'm over here listening to the young boy. I'm bumping like a motherfucker. Because we're going to have us a good talk show for today. And I'm feeling real ratchet. But first, before I get on y'all motherfuckers, I want to hear how my niggas doing. Hey, starting with you, Big Nardo. How your weekend went, my guy?
Hey, man. It was a great Memorial Day weekend, man. It was a great Memorial Day weekend. I ain't do shit because it was raining. It was raining through the Dallas from Saturday to Sunday and a little bit of Monday. But it was cool because I got to relax, recenter myself, you know what I'm saying? Recuperate from my great Friday night. I had a great Friday night. I went to the Dave East concert out here in Dallas. And, you know, he was the main draw. But really, I went there for one of his homies, the dude named Crush Calhoun. They had a tape together like in 2018, 2019. And shit, ever since then, I've been tapped in with bro. But it was a good show, man. It was a really good show. Hey,
man, that's what's up, man. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself this weekend, man. What about you, Jairus? What about you?
Nah, man, I had a great weekend. I went to Memphis, G. I went to Memphis with my bro. It was our first ride together, just me and him. You feel what I'm saying? So this shit was lit, bro.
Shouts out to Brody.
Yeah. It was a really good time, man. That man talked to me the whole ride, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it was love, bro. We got to the peoples. My niece and my nephew had a birthday and graduation for some of my cousins. You know, so it was good to be at home. My grandma talked our ear off. You know what I'm saying? My mama, I sang at 2 different churches. Went to my home church, and you know, so it was work Friday night though. Soon as we made it in, we had like a game night. And, you know, I don't be drinking like that. But Friday night, it was it.
What you drinking?
Friday night was it. I was recovering Friday night. I had some Jack. You know, I was in Tennessee. Okay. So I had to get some Tennessee whiskey.
I introduced you to that man now.
Yeah. He teach you about that Jack. I was hoping you had some of that Hennessy, man.
Nah. I got that Jack, man. I was with some of the homies from high school. And my brother, you know what I'm saying, and all the old homies from the hood. So, you know, we was having a good time, man.
He not like us. Don't worry, it's going to be a theme of the show today. He not like us.
Yes. It's all right. It's all right.
What about you,
I was in the SIP, man.
You too, bro?
I was in the SIP since Wednesday. I had to get my final. I had to go Hattiesburg to get my last looks on my wedding suit and shit.
Okay.
It was a little dry. She had her last looks on her dress. She had family reunion. Her family reunion this weekend too. We was out there in the mud, my 4-wheelers and shit. Hooked up some joy.
You had you a good Mississippi time.
I had me a good old Mississippi time.
Hell yeah. Did you see her in her dress?
No.
Good. I be wondering if like the brides and grooms be like skipping that and like they show each other the dress ahead of time. Y'all really ain't seen each other.
No, I ain't seen her dress.
That's good.
She know what I'm wearing because she picked it up, but I ain't seen her dress.
True that.
And I won't see it until she come.
Till it's go time. You gonna cry, bro?
Yeah.
Till I,
If you don't cry, I'm cry.
Look. What fucked me up? I was mad. The first time I went and got fitted for my tuck, my arms was a 17 and a half. He said I had lost some weight. This motherfucker down 13.
Damn. That's
so
good.
I lost about 25 pounds.
That's good, fat boy. Your face even looking slim. I see it. Yeah.
I gotta get on there. I gotta get on that giving there. My ass at home and everybody call me fat. I was like, damn.
I'm gonna cry when you get married, bro.
Don't look at me, because if you cry, I'm gonna cry, bro.
That's good. I cried at Rob wedding. I'm gonna cry at your wedding too, bro.
He gonna cry, especially if he ain't seen in the dress. That's the only reason why
I be losing my friends, Darius. They gonna get married, they gonna leave me for. They gonna be with wives and shit, man. I'm gonna cry, bro.
Nah, you gonna be right behind them before you know it.
I'm gonna cry for real, just because
I'm a gangster.
Gangsters don't die, they boogie.
Hey, that's it. Darius, how you gonna be your weekend?
Hey, speaking of the SIP, I was in the SIP too. I went down there Saturday morning. I went down there Saturday morning to visit my family, spend time. I also went to one of my partner's wedding. Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Did you cry?
I had a turn. Nah,
Did you cry the
Man,
way?
y'all pussy. Y'all scared to show emotion or something?
You don't love that, man. You cry.
That man like my brother, but it was just like I be happy for the homies. You know, they found they love. You know what I'm saying? I be happy for that shit. It's like I saw him happy. He was smiling. He was dancing, coming down the aisle.
That's the shit that made me cry. Oh, he did me happy as hell.
I ain't on none of that. I'm just gonna walk down the aisle.
Hey, I just be wanting to see the before and after. The niggas be coming out there smiling. That's now 3 years later. Oh, but
Stop.
Don't you put that evil on me?
Yeah, that's
Don't you put that on me, Bobby. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Put that evil on me.
That's bad juju, man.
You're gonna be good though. But I had some. Hey man, I'm just saying it was a good weekend, bro. My mama and them, I went to my family and them house, my brother's house. They made trash pots. Y'all know what trash pot is in Mississippi? It's like pig feet, pig ear, corn.
We just call it a pot, bro.
Yeah, no, we call it.
It's either trash or a junk pot. It's just a pot.
We call it a trash pot. Cause you know that's
trash pot.
It ain't no seafood enough. Yeah.
Ooh, we got turkey legs. Yeah.
Turkey legs.
That's
trash food.
The corn in there.
But that shit was so good, and like it was just I was just hanging with my parents, so it was like a great weekend. But overall, man, it was turned, man. So I had a great weekend. But has anybody seen anything that's been going on, like all this stuff that's been going on in like the
in the ether? Yes, bro. So that's been one of the things I've been on, bro. Watching that streaming university. Like I said, it was raining here in Dallas, man. There wasn't really too much to do. And so I tapped into Twitch, man. And shit, we on Twitch right now. Shout out Twitch. But bro, when I tell you that Kai Cenat had a basically the idea, as I understand it, he was watching like the Harry Potter and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Where they got the Slytherin, the Grindelwald and all this. And he was like, I want to take this concept and bring it into the world of streaming. And so he did it, bro. And he rented out a school in Akron, Ohio, like a whole college university. They had dorms, they had the chefs there, they had security guards, they had like, it wasn't no real teachers. They had some of the like top streamers be teachers there. Top streamers, yeah. And then he just like brought in like 100 plus of like just creators at every level, bro, from like top niggas to the lowest niggas, and brought them in. And he just put them into one college dorm together, bro, and they like lived out a real university experience for 3 days, man. And when I tell you that it was dope, bro, it was dope as hell to watch that. And when I say it took over the internet by storm, like everybody was talking about the different clips motherfuckers going through and all the shit that was happening on the show, bro. It was dope, bro. It was a really, really cool experience.
That shit was crazy. That shit was wild, bro. Was really cool. Them niggas was fighting. Them niggas was out of control. DDG was fighting students. That nigga's supposed to be a professor.
You had that shit. That's look. Before the fight this shit happened, you know, they brought the kids in, bro. Imagine you a streamer, you getting like 20 views max. You know what I'm saying? And then you look in your chat, you see Kai Cenat invite you to the motherfucking streaming university. You know what I'm saying? So you pull up.
That's lit.
You feel me? You got your cameraman with you. You get a roommate. You ain't never met this person before. Maybe you seen them on Twitch or something. You know what I'm saying? You get a roommate and y'all in that bitch for 3 days together, bro. Y'all trying to figure this out, meet new people and all kinds of stuff. It was dope. It reminded me of like the days I went to summer camp as a kid, man.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like a straight summer camp. But
that shit lit, bro.
A lot of bullshit going on. You know, when they put niggas together, it's gonna happen, man. But it was dope, bro. They had some nice ass clips, man.
Especially if you got women in there. If you got women in there and a bunch of niggas, it's gonna happen.
And there was a whole lot of that. It was a whole lot of that.
I'm gonna say this: India Love, and Cooking with Kaya. Hey, if y'all see this, please.
They was there.
Badly.
Kaya was in that joint.
Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Bro, I don't know if this streaming stuff is new to her, and she just said I'm gonna start doing. Because at first
she was a streamer. Yeah, she's not. She's a content creator.
I ain't gonna lie. He probably got her a streamer follower now, bro, because she was there. She could have been there.
A whole bunch of niggas.
India Love.
Yeah.
India Love bad as I don't know.
She bad. It was funny as hell. She was so she came in with either DDG or Deshae, one of them dudes. I think it was DDG. She came in with DDG. And then like throughout the weekend, she ended up getting around Duke Dennis. And you know, Duke Dennis, his whole thing, he kind of like the uncle of the streaming community, but he like his thing is aura. You know what I'm saying? Like he got aura. And so he just a cool ass nigga. And so yeah, basically she took, and he pulled her. When I tell you it was clips, bro, this shit took me back to like my college days of high school, bro. When I tell you it was clips of like her, she like falling over, like, oh, you smell so good, and she just trying to like rub all of this shit. I'm like, bro, this shit's so funny, bro. It was a dope experience. And like the beautiful thing about it is that with this streaming shit, like you can go back and watch it, but it's a moment in time, bro. Like it's live studio television, and it was dope. It was dope that the world had a moment in time together. When I tell you, it was like at least 500,000 people watching that shit at every given moment. At any time of the day that you tune in, at least 500,000 people watching different folks on that streaming shit, bro.
And man, I still be so happy Lil Reggie made it, man.
That's
Lil Reggie
man.
from Baltimore.
That's
Lil Reggie from Baltimore.
Yes, bro.
Lil Reggie. When you see him with the top streaming and the top content creators now, it's like, dang, you seen that little nigga grow, bro. Like that.
You've been following him longer than I have.
Yeah, I've been following him when he was just doing skits and he was trying to do stand up and all that. He started doing that streaming when he started doing like Grand Theft Auto and all that different, like the gamings and stuff. And then after that, but he funny though, and he always doing like the freestyle. Man. He always do the freestyles. He got like little songs. My grandma died and all that shit. Like, it's like you see him just literally come from the bottom, and he had, like, bro,
he really can't. He probably my favorite little streamer, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, just his. He a nigga, but he remind me of like my people from Mississippi, bro. Like he remind me of them type of dudes. Him, the guy Tylil, he obsessed with LeBron James, but he a solid dude. Like he got a good heart, you could tell. Of course, Kai Cenat, he the king of that shit. And then another guy that kind of surprised me, bro, was Funny Mike. Y'all remember Funny Mike? I think he from the Mississippi too, huh? Like in that area. In that area. I think he might be from Louisiana, but he was jigging this shit at the parties. But like it was dope just seeing all these different personalities come together and it makes shit shake, bro. Man. And then shit, it was one other guy that I found through Tylil at the shit, bro. So Tylil, he was just going on everybody's stream showing the love because he averaging like 15, 20,000 viewers a show. And he going to like some of the small creators just doing like 100 views, maybe 10, 15 views, and he just pumping them up, talking to them, giving them advice and stuff. And he found this one guy, his name Preacher something, bro, but he was from Chicago. And he was like an older, I think you know what I'm talking about, dark skinned cat.
He had India Love crying. He was saying like some nice shit about her on the certain she was crying, bro. And he Chicago, he a real nigga, but you could tell he a genuine ass individual, bro. And I ended up following bro on Twitch, man. He did a whole sermon on Sunday morning. I tapped into it, listened to him do his thing, man. So it was a dope ass experience, bro. It was a dope ass experience, man. Even if you watch it on the restream, it ain't gonna be the same. That shit was smooth.
It ain't. Okay.
So you actually watched the live, the chunks?
Hell yes. Like every night, I gotta tap in for like an hour or so. Hop out that bitch. Tap back in a little bit later, just see what all going on. And then a lot of that shit was on Twitter and Instagram too. I'm talking, it was on the
I seen a couple clips about it.
So they're not running it back? That was just a one and done?
No, that was just a one done for right now.
Kai Cenat owns the intellectual property and the name and the brand and everything behind Streaming University. And he said at the thing, like, he don't know if he's going to do it again. I feel like that's kind of like a marketing ploy just to make people, like, care about it more if he say something else. But he said he might not do it again. I could see why he wouldn't, just because of all the potential liabilities. Like, it was kids, like, wilding and shit, doing dumb stuff. Like, I ain't even going to highlight that. But it was a dope idea, bro. It was a dope. And I think he capitalized on it, make some more money off of it.
And then what I like about Kai Cenat, making streaming so big is not only was he doing it was cool to see him do Streaming University for those 3 days. And it's like, soon as Streaming University ended, he was at the AMA Awards streaming there.
Right back to
it.
And
it's like, they paying you to be here now just so you can still get more money from doing your own. It's so dope to see that. Like, be like, that's why they say streaming is really going to be the new wave when it comes to media. Like, it's taking over music because artists are not making money. These streamers are making money on their own, and I feel like at some point, hey, that man ain't gonna come and he gonna find a way to try to take down. So if you a streamer, you need to try to get the popping now.
Hey, I think we need to tell Dare to start bringing strippers to his house then, since that's gonna run content up. You got the poll, bro. You can't be. You gotta have them show up.
So I gotta have them show up. Basically, I gotta buy a stripper every show.
No, not every show. Not every show, but every now and then you need a guest appearance on that pole. If you're gonna have it.
We invite them in, we take tips, we put a little tip jar on the screen.
Yeah, we can add them into the streaming. We can add it to the streaming lifestyle. We can get them in there. I just feel like it's a good spot. You got space and opportunity.
They gotta be one of them episodes.
Honeys, I hope y'all not home.
Yeah, Hey, but then like at the end of the shit, like they ended like a commencement ceremony, almost like a graduation type deal. That boy Ty Lil ended up winning valedictorian. He said that's what he was trying to do. So he like was the MVP streamer, and then my guy's guy gave him a show. My guy's guy, he ain't the guy. It's my guy's guy.
My guy's guy.
Tell us about it, Mr. Matt.
All my niggas fuck with that nigga, bro. Everybody on this stream fuck with Drake, bro. Y'all Drake? Hey, bro. No, but no, Drake gave him a commencement speech, bro. Granted, this shit was funny as hell to see, because we all know that Drake was, he got clowned by the streamers because of the stuff he threw into his little lawsuit and all that. He was feeling something
from reaction videos.
Streamers weren't really rocking with him. I think this was his, PR stunt to slide back into their graces, because he was, they was rocking with him because he mentioned streaming on one of his songs, and then he did this dumb, the lawsuit, which was a little crazy to me. But this him coming back in, like, look, let me let y'all know, bro. I rock with y'all. I see y'all the future. They say reality TV was gonna be a spat. They said they weren't gonna be long. And look at reality TV now. Kim Kardashian worth $80 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just, supporting the people, letting them know how he felt about them and what they doing. And he just trying to get his name back high. We already know what's up, bro.
He's definitely trying to attach himself to the hottest shit, as he always does. Drake is
he a master manipulator. What they say?
Hey, y'all know sharks, like they'll swim in the water, right? Mm-hmm. They'll have these little fish that attach themselves to the shark so they can get further without having to swim. That's your boy. That's your boy.
I wish it was
Corey Morton out there. Corey Morton. What they call it? Corey Lou in the Village.
Yeah, shout out to Lou in the Village.
Shout out to Corey Martin out there, man. That boy look just like Talil, man.
God.
Damn, he do.
Talil, his mannerisms and all that is straight Corey, bro. Like, I'd be like, damn, that boy
we gotta edit that nigga for this, bro.
Dang, he definitely look like him, bro.
You got a twin, bro.
You definitely look like him, man.
I was like, damn, man.
But no, it was smooth, bro. I hope they do another one. If they don't, I was glad I was able to witness the first one that they did, man. Shit, what else going on? What else going on in the entertainment world, man?
What else is popping out here? Y'all, I went to go see the Final Destination movie.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
It was actually, I did look. This was me like not really wanting to do it, but I went anyway.
Yeah.
And I was pleased. It was a good movie. Granted, it's still Final Destination, but I didn't know if I was like, what they gonna do to make this good again? Like, how do you bring something that was just bent off of just killing the whole time? How do you make that good? But granted, the same audience that was into it then gonna be into it now. And when you watch the movie, you like, dang, they did use a good plot. The way that they pieced it all together. The way that they even kind of combined some of the old movies into this, overall, it was really good. The killing aspect of it was always like they made it more gruesome, more quick, more impact, more random that you wouldn't expect. But you like, damn, this is real life. It made me leave out the movie theater like, all right, let me not walk so fast. Let me look at my surroundings. That's why I didn't want to see it, because I'm like, I hate feeling that way. But the movie was good. It was good, up and down. I rocked it. I give it an 8.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Final Destination
gonna be
made
the
me feel
Final
like,
Destination.
Hey,
I don't know.
Final Destination made me feel like the movies where it's like when you watch it, you know how the movies where they have it where you look both ways and you don't see a car, but then as soon as you walk and you look over that motherfucker.
That's what it is, bro. That's why you gotta watch out for that pole, Final Destination. You never know that about you gotta watch out for your surroundings, bro.
I'm like, it's gonna make me second guess. Anything I'm ever second guess, I need to stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah. No, but it was good, bro. It was good.
Today Tuesday, I might go watch it, bro. It's $5 Tuesday. I might just go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out. It's really good, bro. It's worth it. I mean, you can wait for it to come on streaming and all that, but at the time watching it, it was good. It was good.
So which movie? How many have they made?
They made 4.
This is about the fourth one, maybe.
I heard that some of the plot is about one of their family members skipped death in the last one, and so now they gotta try to figure out how to stop it and shit. Okay.
Yeah. Somebody back in the 40s figured out what death was about to do. You know, like the normal plot. Somebody figured out what death was about to do, saved everybody.
So they finally tell them why it was.
That is bullshit. Yeah, because like it ain't my fault.
Bullshit.
They finally figured
out.
That's
like saying God telling me, "Hey, this is your time," and I'm like, gotcha. And then I know it. I'm gonna get you next month. Like,
don't worry.
That's really what it is, bro.
Movie.
This the 6th one?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna see it. I really was not a fan of going to see it until everybody was like,
3. I'm like, come on now.
I want to go see it, and I was like, all right, cool, let's check it out. But it was like you said, bro. That plot was good because they made it a little bit different this time because it was like she saved all these people from back in the 40s or whatever. So because Death couldn't get them or until Death gets a hold of them, he gonna go through their whole family until he finally killed him. Until he finally killed them. Because the thing is, people were created that should have never been created because they were supposed to die. So he like, I'm out. You got to get going.
7-year-old little cousin getting on the bus.
Whole bloodline gotta go.
How'd they come across?
Look, and then they was trying to cheat Death. Every time they tried to cheat Death, she got a whole lot more crazy. But I ain't gonna lie. Granted, there was some crazy ways people was dying, but you watch, you like, damn, this is retarded.
It was like real gory, bro.
It was
bad.
This is my thing. I don't care. Gore for me is different. Like gore for me means unnecessary blood all day. This was like, damn, this would happen if you got killed this way. This is how I expected to happen if you got killed that way. But it wasn't like unnecessary.
But I might watch it. I don't like seeing that shit, but I might watch it.
It was good.
Speaking of in the movies of that realm, what'd you say?
I said I spent my time at that fire department on that ambulance.
Oh, you saw that shit in real life?
Yeah, I wouldn't go see it if I was you then.
Oh, no lie. Hey, I know you was finna go over, but he ain't lying. Hey, them fire. Hey, y'all see some shit, bro. Man, I done seen some motherfuckers like some shit, like motherfuckers just being like there. Like I was like, God damn, they be seeing motherfuckers' heads cut off, and you can see the inside of motherfuckers' head, brain showing and shit. That shit real, bro. Legs broken in different places, just hanging and shit out the car. I done seen some shit, bro. Just like being around,
just passing by. Yeah,
they see some shit, bro.
You right.
That's why I didn't want to see the movie.
Yeah, I ain't squeamish, but I just don't like seeing that shit, bro.
Yeah, and that's all day. Now that's literally only this much of a pocket of the window where nothing is happening, and then.
Like I told y'all like a couple of shows back, like I hate walking past lawnmowers, my nigga, because you just think about you walk past.
You don't want to see this movie, dude.
Hey, just get that rock up, I'll be gone like a motherfucker.
You gonna hire somebody to cut your grass, ain't it?
Man, no, I'm gonna cut it myself. It's just the fact I can't stand on the side.
Yeah, you don't be nowhere where a propeller might.
Where it's kicking. No, bro. I don't even know why they ain't even fixed that yet. You know what? They came out with the ones that you can cut and they go into the bag.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep emptying those though. So that's why it's like, nah, man, I ain't gonna lie. They gonna have to do it themselves.
Hey man, you can't stop where that blade's in that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Especially them weed eaters. You be walking past somebody with a weed eater, that shit slapping your leg and shit.
Bro, that's the one thing about cutting grass that I hated my whole life, bro. I hated weed eating.
Yeah, weed eating rough.
I hate weed eating, bro, because it's like getting a nigga a line, but with a fat ass.
That's all it is.
Hole in your hand.
That's my favorite part. That was my favorite part, bro. I used to like the weed eating, and I like trimming the hedges, bro, because that's what bring everything together.
Okay. The hedges is a nice thing to do, but weed eating
there's no such thing as a left-handed weed eater.
It ain't, and these niggas out here left-handed.
They didn't think about it.
He out here doing the tango with the
holding that bitch upside down.
The hell out of me.
Hey, the Final Destination movie made me think about another movie that came out like around that time, maybe like 2012 or before. Y'all remember the 13 Ghosts?
Oh no,
I remember it coming out. I don't know if I watched it.
I forgot about it. I forgot about the whole. I remember the name. I just forgot about it.
Yeah,
Ghost
that's like
is different than gory.
Yeah, it's different than gory, but it was still like a killer movie, and it was still like around that time. They making a TV series for it apparently to kind of finish out the storyline. I liked that 13 Ghosts movie. It was cool. Like it was scary, but it had like a decent little ending to it. They tried to like free the ghosts and shit.
Give me the plot again, bro. Yeah, I forgot how to. I gotta.
13 Ghosts, bro. It was all right. So it came out in 2001. The way I remember it, it was like a group of researchers. They had went into this haunted house for something. And it was like a glass house. And then as they stayed in the house, they got haunted by like these different ghosts. And they thought the ghost was trying to kill them, but I think the ghost was just trying to like free themselves from whatever, like whatever it was that bound them to that place. And in the end, they ended up like freeing some of them. But some people got killed in that motherfucker too. But it was a good movie. Like it was a good movie for that time. Like I say 2001. That was like first grade for us, bro. And I just remember that bitch vividly. I remember that bitch vividly. But they supposed to make a TV series for it.
I'm a
that Final Destination.
I can do that TV series. You know what else is coming out though?
That was a while, bro.
And I'm looking forward to it. Is the Conjuring, the new Conjuring that's going to come out? I'm downtown for that one.
That's the Annabelle movie.
Yeah, it's connected. It's connected. Annabelle,
they said
Conjuring. Huh?
The Annabelle doll disappeared.
Yeah. I mean, hey, and if it's gone, it's gone.
They had a video of that motherfucker doing a kickflip off the wall. I was like, what? I seen the video too. I know what you're talking about.
No, dead ass, bro.
Kickflip. I was like, oh shit.
But you say the Conjuring.
The Conjuring, Annabelle, the Nun, all of these things are commingling under like the same umbrella, right? The name of the people, the investigators, it's a couple. I forgot their name, but them people.
Demonologists.
Yeah. Lauren and Leah Lorraine, something like that, right? So they got a bunch of shit in their house because they always been fighting demons and shit. I don't see why they would keep it in their house, but I can see why they kept it in their house.
No.
But this was supposed to be their last exorcism / investigation that they ever did. And there's a reason why. This is a family that's being possessed. I don't know the background story, but it's an actual event, right? Of course, all of the movies are based off an actual event that they experienced. And I heard that this one was like supposed to be on some next level. Like for real, I love the Conjuring series.
Okay.
I like anything that really make me feel like, damn, if I was there, my ass would be spooked. I need it to really spook me, bro. If it ain't spooking me, I'm straight on it. I stopped liking Insidious because Insidious started getting less spooky. And it was like, bro, this shit getting lame, bro. Like I need this shit to stay consistently spooky, bro. I need to feel like I don't want to go to bed tonight by myself. I don't want to open doors when I get to the crib. That's why I like the Conjuring.
Why would you want to feel like that?
I don't know.
So you want some soft legs and cuddle? He trying to find some soft legs and cuddle. That's the movie that Rob was talking about. It come out in September. The new Conjuring.
Okay.
I don't watch. You know, the first movie came out in 1968.
The first Conjuring?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Well, that was the date that it was made in. The first one. That's when the actual first stuff started kicking off.
I just feel like them movies always scare me for like those 2-day periods to where like when I'm asleep, I be thinking like when I'm sleeping on the side, I be thinking something right behind me on the other side just looking at me. I ain't gonna turn around look to see nothing. I'm just gonna stay.
Do y'all go to these just by yourself though? Do y'all ever?
I go on dates.
The exorcism movie.
Yes, I'm trying to come here, baby. I got you. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Big dog got you. Yeah, come here.
Hey, look, and I ain't gonna lie, I might scream louder than her at some point. I'm like, hey, I'm still here, ain't it?
I stay away from the supernatural, man. I stay away from the supernatural.
I love it.
Away from the supernatural.
Paranormal Activity, that's my bag. Matter of fact, when I got the phone with y'all, I'm about to let me see if I can find it.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Paranormal Activity was the worst because it just made it seem so real.
It is so good.
Oh yeah, with that little camera that they was shooting.
Yes.
The Super 8.
The only thing I hated about Paranormal Activity is it'll start getting supernatural crazy at the end. It's like it go from them having the cameras in the corner. Now they running around with the camera, and I don't know where this girl's flying. Like she's flying.
Shelf and stuff. Everything spinning around in triangles and shit.
I And look, it always end with her flying right to the camera. The camera on the floor. Then she just.
You was in the production room. My nigga said, "Look, this we gotta do next."
Every movie. I used to do it every movie. At the end, it just started getting supernatural.
Y'all have missing that Insidious, bro. I like that's the one that had the guy with the red mask, right?
Yes, it was good
initially. That was my shit.
It was good initially, bro. The last one, I think they dropped the ball, but it was hot from the jump because it had good jump scenes.
That was the last one.
It had good demon scenes.
Yeah, that first one I think was the one that I had liked about it, man.
Yeah, it was hot from the beginning.
Insidious 2 was even good.
Both the first two to me were really good. It was
the first two were good. It's just like when the third one and the fourth one, that was like
they was dropping the ball. I don't think they had enough storyline. It wasn't real. Like this was stuff being made up with the Conjuring people. They going off of some. They actually happened.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. Somebody said in the chat, all that connected to Annabelle, because even the Insidious and the Conjuring, if you actually watch both movies, like the same guys in Insidious as well.
It's the same universe.
Yeah, they did use him.
And it's crazy how because you remember, like P said, it's like the same universe, because it was like they had like different moments, and it was like it all ties in to this one, so it's like crazy how they just
that shit lit, bro. That's why I like them though.
It's funny. It's funny though. It's
like Marvel for scary movies.
I feel like, but I feel like Conjuring. The only thing about Conjuring that makes it so like. It's like it's scary, but at the same time, it's just like the last movie I told you, like Paranormal Activity. They give you that same like plot every time. Like it's always it's gonna always be some girl in the seat, and you gotta talk to her, and the devil's going crazy. But then not even just that.
It's always some girl though. It's always some girl just.
It's always a girl in the chair. They trying to get the devil out of her. They saying all type of wild shit.
It ain't never no little boy. It's always some girl.
And then wait a minute. Then it's always some random ass nun that's gonna walk in the middle of the fucking floor and look at you, and then walk away. And you turn around that bitch in your face
like. Bro, this will make this shit good, bro. It's so entertaining, bro.
Yeah, like they just pop up. All these movies ain't the same, bro. That's why I be waiting on the other ones to pop out. I want to see new movies, bro.
Some different shit.
This shit is entertaining, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all been seeing the online comedians, bro. Niggas been tripping, man.
Yeah, they've been wilding, bro. That's what I want to bring up too. Druski
Not Druski so much.
I seen that.
Davis. Haha, Davis ass tripping.
Oh, I saw that. What did he get arrested for?
Domestic violence.
He didn't get arrested though.
You sure it wasn't a skit?
I don't know. That's what the internet saying.
That's the crazy thing. Like I think because if you see the picture that they used for the mugshot, that's actually like an old mugshot that he used for his skit.
Nah, according to Vibe, he was arrested for domestic violence.
And that's crazy because him and his girl just posted yesterday. I don't know what happened. Like
they said that all his videos lately been around like being a jealous boyfriend. His chick is a little baddie too. You know what I'm saying? He might have fell in love with her too much.
He fine. I ain't gonna lie.
He might have loved her too much.
It happens.
She posted on her page. She said the only thing domestic that we take is flights.
Yeah,
that's good. She holding him down.
Yeah, so she holding him down. But he probably is the jealous type. He probably is the jealous type, and she probably like, you know what, hey, this how I make my bread. I'm gonna save you, baby. I love you.
Mm-hmm. She crazy, bro. She want the crazy. She keep going.
She bad as I don't know what. I was like, ever since he started doing skits with her, I was watching her. I was like, damn, he got her.
She decent.
And I guess she want to be a part. I guess she want to do content too. So I think she's just using it. I'm gonna be honest. I think she's using that for her opportunity, bro. Because if she did call the police, that should tell him how she feel about him already.
I wonder if she called the police or if like the third party was observing and called them. Or maybe they was like loud in their apartment or something and somebody downstairs had called the police and they came to the door. It'd be a whole lot of shit that could happen with that domestic shit, bro. But hopefully, he wasn't beating on her or nothing. And if she defending them and shit, they worked through it, man. But that was some crazy shit that I saw online. And then folks kind of been on Druski ass. Folks kind of not been on Druski ass. But he made a skit. It's hard to be on his ass, bro. I'm actually pull that motherfucker up, bro. He made a skit where he was pretending to be a white boy, man. He made a skit where he was pretending to be a white. Yeah. So I feel like it's based on that guy Belly Gang Cushington, the guy from Atlanta.
Oh,
he like in the head, but he but he be rapping like a nigga. He say nigga too, and he say he from Atlanta. But Druski did a skit of it, and some of the internet is kind of trying to make it a big deal. They trying to, bro. They trying to.
You can't.
That's how Druski was doing it, where he was acting like the white boy, and every time he said the nigga, where he.
Yeah, but this shit be tripping, bro. But that's how them niggas be, bro. That shit was legit how them niggas be, bro. Fuck it.
That man walked to his mom and daddy house. He said, "What the hell y'all cooking here?" She said, "Nigga, you don't stop talking like that."
I played the clip, bro.
I'm finna pull that up.
It was hilarious.
It's so funny, bro.
That's why Druski in my top 10 now.
I didn't think he was funny for a while.
It's a lot of comedians though. There's a lot of comedians. Like even like Desi Banks, he's popular, but sometimes a lot of his skits is just be like
it's getting dry, bro.
It's getting dry. Yeah. I get tired of the black forces versus white forces.
Yeah. It's getting dry. He got to come up with some new content. He gets getting dry. The thing I like about Druski is that
he well rounded. We good? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm chilling. I'm posted up.
Chilling like that.
That boy comes shot, man. I ain't on.
Bro, I was trying to like if these is real tattoos. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck they did this, bro.
No, bro, but they did a good ass job making him to a white boy, bro.
They did.
When I see this some white chicks,
his beard and everything.
And he a ginger. Keep that.
Tell him on.
Jit right here, man.
Tell him
I'm ready to jit right here, man. You know
See, I grew up with my grandma.
Yeah.
See, folks always tell me like, you a white boy, you can't be doing all that. I grew up on that side.
On that side, yeah.
But I was raised by these folks. I grew up with white folks, but I was raised in the dope hole.
In the dope hole.
In the dope
I was raised in the dope hole.
I witnessed it with my own eye, man, for real, man. Changing diapers, man, walking around with pull-ups.
I'm thinking about another lane.
Okay.
Another, gotta, you know what I'm saying? Another. I know what you mean, but I ain't saying though. You niggas in trouble. You niggas in trouble.
Bro, this makeup is too on point.
It's my hood.
Gotta have you a black queen.
A little black chick.
Gotta have one.
Yeah. My man.
Hey, Druski slimming down too.
Here you go.
I'm gonna eat you back, bro. Alright. What the hell y'all cook for dinner?
Preston, stop talking like that.
You were raised better than that.
Why y'all tripping like that? Y'all
Stop. That's enough. That is enough.
Oh,
come on now.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Hey, this buddy that they say he tried to emulate.
You know, that's that nigga. That's that nigga we talking about. I'm telling you, bro, it's the gingers, bro. Y'all been seeing that debate, bro. Gingers is black and shit. I've been seeing that.
Oh, let me stop sharing. Motherfuckers on TikTok saying that since gingers have been discriminated against damn near since the inception of America, and even before that, like over in Ireland and shit, that they basically black and they understand the black experience. I ain't gonna lie to you though, I done had a lot of like ginger friends and they understand niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what it is.
They're the niggers. They're the niggers of their
I wouldn't say they understand the black experience. I could just say that they understand discrimination.
they resonate a bit more with discrimination. Excuse me, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I would put it on the black experience.
Yeah, but we've been accepting them though, because there's some black gingers, and they say that the gingers, descended from a Haitian deity, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so they trying to connect the dots of how ginger came to be. Yeah, there's some black gingers out there, but they don't mean that the white gingers are niggas. Like, they try to, like, it's gingers, not gingers. Also, you know what I'm saying?
They say real listen gingers and see what you get.
But granted, there's some redhead niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? And but that's because they didn't got enslaved by some Irish and Scottish people too that was redheads. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying? It happens. They still own slaves somewhere. A few of them.
I'm gonna say something.
I fuck with the gingers though.
We gotta let white people say the N-word.
We can start with the gingers saying. We can start with the gingers saying. Look at them, bro. They said what's happening, bro. No, the reason why I say that because when y'all pay attention to all the ginger cartoons, though, it's told by Ginger, Chucky, even what's that? The Wild Thornberries. All them folks got curly nigga hair, bro. They treat them folks like they all be treated badly. Every redhead cartoon treated like the nigga.
Let me clarify my statement because Daryl looking crazy. we gotta take the power away from the N-word, bro. And the only way to do that
that's a better rephrase.
That's how I was gonna explain it. if a black person says nigger, we slap them. If a white person says nigger, we slap them. If anybody says nigga with the right context, fuck it, let it fly, bro. If we keep giving power to the word, bro, we ain't never gonna move past that shit. We got bigger problems that we need to fry as Black America than the N-word. Let them say it. Hashtag let them say it.
How about
or nobody use it. Fuck it.
Honestly, that's what I was gonna say. How about we just not use it? It's gonna be hard, but how about we just not use it at all?
Nah, nigga's such a great word, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga is a great word.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta took the power back. I don't want them niggas to say nothing.
Hey, who ain't came with the word nigga?
Hey, but let me say something. Before we continue with this nigga word and ginger niggas and shit like that, I do want to shout out Druski for real, holding it down like as a content creator / comedian, because I feel like y'all said, like the fact that he really went all out to portray that character. Yeah. As far as like you have to hire a makeup artist and hire like real top dog people. You have to pay real money, just like how Country Wayne them had used their own money for like their content that they use. Them boys really putting up like probably $50,000, $60,000 just for a skit. And the crazy thing about it, like Druski, if y'all haven't seen since he last posted that, the last 3 skits that he has posted, he got 1 million views in all 3. And he shouted out to everybody. It probably was 1 million, or it probably was 100 million. He said his comments was like went crazy too for having so many comments. And I don't know what that does for them financially as far as their money, but it must be doing something because at the end of the day, they invest in themselves. So it's like, I mean, shouts out to them people that's out there investing to themselves, in their videos and their content and shit. Keep going because that's why.
Yeah, that's why I set him apart, bro. That's why I say I put Druski in top 10 because I don't see Druski not working. The thing about Desi because I'm a fan of Desi too, but the thing about Desi to me was that I can tell that but I can tell his content could use more creativity sometimes. The thing I love about Druski is that he's trying to stay fresh and he feels genuine. Sometimes I feel like some of these online comedians are pressing the agenda to be like the rest of them, and they doing skits that don't fit them really. They're not finding the creative niche that's theirs. Desi has the ability to do it real good, but he got to stay hitting you with it. Like Druski's ability to consistently hit you with something new, bro, and the way he do it, even with the content outside of this.
Don't get me wrong now. Desi went hard with that fat guy role that he played where he be driving the truck driver.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one. I'm looking on this page now. All I know Desi for is doing like the white Air Forces versus the black Air Forces, but he ain't even doing that in his latest post. Like he done kind of switched it up a little bit.
I advocate that. He doing a lot of stand up now.
Okay.
He not making skits and stuff. He doing a lot of
touring.
Okay. And he actually gotten better as a stand up.
Yeah, stand up comedian for sure. You're right. You see where he putting his energy at.
Yeah,
that's why I say. That's why I say. I was a fan. I was a skit fan. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad when he started to fall off a little bit to me, and I was like, "But Druski, to me, I put Druski in."
Comedian.
No, if he was I don't know if he could do it. He probably could.
Druski?
When he do his show, when Druski do them shows, when they be going on tour, it more like wilding out.
That's hosting,
yeah. But I think Druski could probably act better than do stand up.
He could do acting. Yeah, I definitely see him as an actor for sure.
Shit, he do it in
stand up.
Yeah, when he get into his white boy bag, he put on this his little short shorts with the American
shirt. This about to bring him some money. I don't care what y'all talking about.
The tide.
This about to bring him some money.
Yeah.
Nobody care about the tide.
You look like when you said tide.
I know. We need to get you on these kids, man.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Nah, but I fuck with Druski, bro. I think he been on a steady stream, bro. That's why I rock with him. That nigga been on the up.
But for real, who's y'all, like, since we got all three of us, who is y'all's favorite comedian in, like, as far as, you know, skits and stuff on the social media?
IG comedian?
Yeah, like, who's your favorite? Like, when you scroll through and you always see that person skit, like, who is somebody lately that you've been looking at and you gotta watch this skit?
It ain't lately. I go with corporate, though. I fuck with that Black Chicago be like, serious.
I fuck with Hudson.
Emmanuel Hudson?
Not Emmanuel. The little brother. Philip.
Landon.
Yeah, that nigga Philip. I gotta watch that nigga. I fuck with that series when he be like, I gotta get up out of it. Like that shit be tripping me out. Now, granted, that's when I need him to. He gonna have to hit me with some more in a minute too. But that nigga is genuine to me. That's why I rock with him. Philip Cole. I think he always funny.
My guy, and I done recently found him, bro, but I like his shit a lot. It's wild_Wayne87, and I think he from Mississippi. But he like he'll do videos where it's like it's just him, but he got like multiple characters in it, and he'll like play different roles in the same video, bro. He's smooth. You can't really see it that well, but shit,
it's
he just has his own little characters out there, bro. He a Mississippi nigga, bro. It should be funny to me, man.
Is this the dude that be doing the studio joint stuff? That ain't him. That ain't him.
But it's cool.
It's another joint.
Wild_Wayne87, bro. He a Mississippi nigga, bro. His shit funny.
Hey, now, also, I got somebody, the nigga that's y'all know Rico's also funny.
I like Rico's funny too. I was gonna say them. Hey, I was gonna say them, but they from Chicago. I'm trying to put on for the silk.
Hey, no, but the reason I like him because he got these little skits that is like a continuation. It's like, yes, bruh, with a YN, like everything is with a YN. When you pull up, when you tell a YN no, when you tell a YN he can't. It's just certain things. It be so funny, bro, because it's always start out with him just being so. Oh no, man, I ain't doing that. Well, okay. Well, how you do this? And then that bass will point at him. He'd be like, wait! And then he started coughing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, bro. That's what I was gonna say, bro. I was gonna say Rico is so funny, but I was like, wow, I'm gonna put on Wild Wayne because he a newer guy. I fuck with Rico, man.
I like those comedians who's like, who that?
Tony Stavocci. Y'all seen this nigga?
Ah, yeah, I see him.
That nigga funny as hell, bro. Y'all gotta check that nigga out,
nigga?
bro.
Can you say nigga?
He probably can't say it.
See, you can't tell no more, bro.
He got nigga friends. He might got a
man. As long as I say it respectfully, goddamn.
Yeah, I just like those comedians for real who just like a something consistent and they can pull people in and then when
build their own world, their universe.
Yeah, it's just like when the dude, even though like you said he's from Chicago, the other little nigga with the braids, but man,
hey Daniel.
Yeah, and it's like he was switching it up so much, man. Now recently, I haven't really been seeing him doing a lot, unless it's just like like something like ads, like for like a restaurant or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just the fact that we saw that growth where he was just like switching it up to now he's like actually doing stuff for like stand-up comedy. It's like it's a growth thing for each comedian. So that's what I like. I like seeing the shit be funny as hell too.
It started with Skinball, and then Uncle Hank and Big Lowdown, and then Rico also funny. Then Uncle Barry, and then all them niggas, bro. They got a smooth ass collective up there for real.
Like I said, everybody that you see nowadays, even with like streamers, like everybody had they start somewhere. Like I said, Lil Reggie was doing skits. It's like so many but Skin Bone, he was doing skits, now he doing streaming shit. Like it's just so much different stuff, man.
It's always available.
World wide open for you, man. It's wide open.
Like,
sometimes I be thinking like, as much as I love this music shit, like I ain't trying to get personal, but sometimes I be thinking like, as much as I love this music shit, god damn, I be like, man, musicians are struggling more right now, but you got these streamers. It's like, man, maybe I need to take another. I can still do my music shit, but this streaming shit, this might be the end goal right now.
I think shit. It's like putting all that shit together, bro. Especially when you got the skill set to make music. It's like, all right, cool. I ain't got to bring nobody else track in on the background for my streaming shit. I'm gonna bring in my own music. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just you just create your own universe, bro, and bring motherfuckers into it. That's like the most beautiful thing and like the most powerful thing I see about Kai Cenat, bro. Like that nigga has a thought in his mind. He has a universe that he done built in his brain. And he done pushed it on the world, and now the whole world got to accept it, bro. They got to accept it. If you're not accepting it, you outside of it. And if you're outside of it, you're not in the mix. And I feel like that's when a nigga got real willpower and real resilience, bro. When you can take the universe you see in your mind and bring the world into it, bro.
Hell, real. Like you mentioned last stream, bro. You can have a vision, but you got to have the people and parts. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit, man. Yeah, it's got to get put into play, bro. It's got to get put into play. That shit dope, though, bro. That shit dope. Like what you said, though, D, was hidden because if you think about it, bro, if you put too much focus on one thing in entertainment, sometimes it can dry you out and burn you out. And if you're not seeing the results you want to see in it, you know what I'm saying, it can make you feel like you're not interested no more. But the truth is, you just got to figure out a way to embody all of your arts. Like Pat said, bro, bringing all them arts together, bro, and saying, all right, I'm good at this. Let me not be afraid to put that out too. I'm also good at this, you know, so let me go ahead and put that out as well and add all these elements together like 50 Cent. That's why I ain't gonna lie, fuck with 50. Because in my mind, bro, this man said, I'm going to put my own music on my intros. I'm gonna tell the stories I want to tell that relate to me as a person and as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be all the things I can be besides just 50 Cent the rapper. I'm 50 Cent anything now. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good example.
Somehow this nigga still get radio play.
Yeah, 50 Cent, bro.
Yes.
Like that nigga made hits.
Every day I get in my car. Every time I get in my car, some 50 on Sirius Satellite Radio.
Oh yeah, you up here listening to Sirius, of course.
No, I'm saying radio play.
And he paying them to make sure you get that play too.
But he getting that radio play.
He paying for play, and that's the good thing. He know where to put his money at.
And what's so cool about 50 is at the end of the day, that nigga can be himself. At the end of the day, that nigga he ain't kissing nobody's ass. I mean, we seeing that. Once you cross 50 don't fuck, he gonna find another way to do it himself. Yep. So that's what I like about 50.
I love that shit. Boy. You know, try me once.
That's not too hard.
He do not give a fuck about burning bridges, bro. He do not care about burning bridges.
Not
he gonna just do it.
There's a whole lot of bridges in this world, man.
And 50 is, I'm telling you, 50 is not gonna silently not fuck with you. If I don't know, he gonna let you know I don't fuck with you, man.
Put it in your face. Yeah. Speaking of putting shit in people's faces, apparently Trey Songz still trying to get his music career off.
Oh my god, bro!
You said Trey Songz?
Yeah, that nigga dropped another single, and I ain't listen to it all the way through because I was like, I feel sad for bro. Because regardless of how good or bad this is, it's not gonna do nothing.
It's a bad song. Did you listen to it?
I listened to it. I don't think it's a bad song. I just don't think it's gonna do anything for his career.
No, I mean, he had a good run though.
I don't see him finding his way out of the hole that he's in. He's dug way too deep.
You think he out of money?
That's why they're trying to release a project. They're trying to get more money in his pockets.
He finna do a project?
May still got money. He's dropped 3 singles so far this year. Mm-hmm. That, in my opinion, feels like either this is testers. Let's see who's still fucking with me. The first single he dropped was good. He should have let that go for a minute, let the people that do rock with him eat on it, and then hit him with a project that's really good. But him constantly putting songs out is going to give another person give them another opinion and be like, yeah, I don't like this one. Or I do like, it's going to get too opinionated. You should have did a good single like he did, sat down for a minute, and then drop a really good album that makes sense for you. That's what make people think they missed Trey Songz.
Which one of y'all? Yeah.
You can't keep putting out shit because now people going to be reminded that they don't like you. They reminded that, dang, this nigga don't even sing that good. Like, he good, but we can do without him. That's really one of them. And I used to be a big fan, but we can do without him, bro. We can do without him.
Hey man, I just say Trey Songz. The only thing he got good going for him right now. Now the Millennium Tour.
Oh, he on that?
Yeah, he's over now. So that was the only thing he had good going for him. And then the second thing he got going good for him is he actually got in contact with the guy that, if y'all haven't been seeing, it's a guy that be doing videos. He be going viral to that man slow motion song. Slow motion, whoa, whoa. And basically the dude just be dancing. Like he just be walking, he'll walk in, he'll hit front flip, he'll back it. He just be dancing.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, now he doing content with Trey. That's the only thing Trey got good now going for him because as far as music, I don't see him like, nah, man. Then you can't have these allegations around your name and you sucking ass like this. Like,
yeah, the lonely song that he came out with was the only one that was good to me.
Yeah.
Then he dropped Lost in Time. I didn't even listen to it. Then he dropped Give Me a Chance. I ain't even listen to it. Then he dropped Can't Stay Mad. I listened to it, but I didn't like it. Dropped this Say the Word. It sounds like what everybody else is dropping. Like, so I'm listening. I'm like, bro, you didn't do yourself a justice. You should have dropped Lonely. Let that be. See what your audience want, and then go work on a project. You just
trying to chase it too much.
Yeah, and he ain't the one to chase it. He don't need to be the one. People need to chase it. People need to say we want him. People need to be in there like, man, where Trey? We need some Trey. But ain't nobody gonna say that. Ain't nobody gonna say it.
What other new music out there, man?
Oh man, Chris Brown
out of jail.
Yeah. He's still in jail?
Yeah, I know. He got out.
For real?
He got out, and also
they should have kept that nigga locked up, man. Safe for Chris Brown, man.
That nigga face.
What? Safe for Chris Brown outside, bro. You don't know that?
What'd you say?
All right.
The hearts are not safe for Chris Brown outside.
The hoods ain't safe for Chris Brown now, bro.
No, they not. Chris Brown take on one of y'all girls right now.
Oh well, you know they ain't safe in that way. Okay, I thought you meant like.
I'm okay with him doing that.
I damn near would be okay with it too.
I believe you. Though.
I get it. It's Chris Brown. Go ahead.
If Chris Brown take my girl, bro, like come on now, bro. That's Chris Brown.
Just come back.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be real. If Chris took my girl, I'd be okay with it because I'm gonna backdoor him for one of his girls. I always wanted Karuchi.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get him.
I'm a backdoor for some of that money on.
I always wanted him to.
Karuchi ain't gonna come around that nigga. So how you gonna backdoor him for Karuchi?
Like I said, I go for one of his baby mamas.
Yeah, he do got some nice baby mamas.
You ain't gonna backdoor Chris Brown, bro. You can't backdoor Chris Brown.
I'm reading this article that say they make him sing every night for him.
His baby mamas make him sing every night.
No, while he was locked up.
He got out. Also, when he got out, he sent a note. He wrote a note to one of the inmates for keeping them safe in there the whole time he was there.
Wow. He was really locked up. You know they got knives in that bitch.
You know it. You know it.
They got swords. Swords. They got swords over there.
But what's cool about it, he got out, man, and he's teased that he's got new music possibly coming out before the Breezy Bowl. You know, after that situation, you know, he was like, well, since I'm finna get ready to hit this tour for y'all, he teased the profile pic that he posted the other day. It's called Holy Blindfold. It's like a little brown album cover kind of like, and where he got like a blindfold over. It's called Holy Blindfold. And basically it's supposed to be like a new album. I guess he
I'm not ready for a new Chris Brown album.
I ain't gonna lie.
You say you about ready or not ready?
I'm not ready for a new Chris Brown album.
I mean, you gotta think about it. I feel like first of all, the whole concept of Breezy Bowl, I think people was looking at it as like, oh, well, it's 20 years from Chris Brown. What he's going to do is drop, like, he's going to basically perform all his songs for that show. Yeah. Now, you got to think about it. Chris Brown, he's still a young artist. So I feel like he's going to, like, drop another album, and most of those songs are going to be on the albums. They rehearse for tour right now. I think it's going to be a whole different tour than what people think it is.
Chris Brown's last album was in 2023.
Yeah, I'm not ready for
11.
You said what?
I'm not ready for a new one. I feel like he ate off of that for the last 2 years. He's been eating off of
still hot
11-11. He's still eating off of 11-11. he can keep eating, bro, until we say, bro, we ready for you.
No, that's the thing. Yeah, they making a lot of show money, but at the end of the day, Chris Brown is a creative artist.
Yeah,
I mean, when
give
you're
us a
creative
single.
artist, you want to give people something different every time. You don't want to get up there and keep dancing to the same songs, doing the same movement. Chris Brown is a different person. That nigga got ADHD like me. So at the end of the day, it's like,
you can't sit still.
you can't sit still. You want to be able to be different. Hey, you know what? If it is that, you know what? Honestly, I seen a picture the other day. I seen a picture right when he got out. It's a picture of him with a Sprite bottle, and it was purple. And I said, "Damn, Chris on that shit too." But at the same time, it was like, "Hey, that's his life. Man. I don't give a fuck. Let him do it."
Yeah, grown ass man, bro. That's the shit that pisses me off. People trying to stop grown ass men from doing stuff that they gonna do anyway. Texas.
I seen that.
That's just my little.
Yeah, like I seen that scene the other day, like off of that movie Haunted House, with had Marlon Wayans. It had Marlon Wayans. Y'all remember that? It was like a scary movie, a fake, funny, scary movie, the parody. It's called The Haunted House.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I seen it was a scene where Cedric the Entertainer was on there, and he was like, "We're gonna get this bitch some coke." And she was possessed. We're gonna get this bitch some white coke. You know, you're gonna turn her back. And he was like, "Oh, that shit is." I was just thinking to myself. Man, for you to agree to do some shit like that, you had to do some shit like that at some point in your life. Like, you ain't just gonna play. And at the same time, we're not gonna give a fuck. We're not gonna give a fuck because we still gonna buy the product. So it's like, why not? Be free, nigga.
No, bro. You right, bro.
Chris Brown, if you do coke, hey man. You ain't gotta tell her, live your life, nigga. Just keep dropping music, keep doing shows, keep putting out that energy, and keep being creative. We gonna love you regardless.
I seen cocaine used one time in my life, and I ran away.
I seen that shit done 3 times.
It was different. I was still young too. I'm like, nah, y'all going too far.
I didn't know it was really a thing until I got to Dallas.
Hey,
I got to Dallas, and this being done like marijuana out here. I'm just going to
niggas be on that coke, bro. They be on that booger sugar, that white powder.
Mm-hmm.
That cocaine.
That's a hell of a drug, man. That's his hell of a drug.
I will never find out.
I never done it, but I seen it for the first time in Mississippi. And then when I got down here, I probably seen like 2-3 times. Somebody walked to me in the middle of the club with some that shit on the key.
Yeah, they was trying to party. I would not trust. I don't do cocaine. I never will.
Nah, me neither.
I would not trust cocaine from Mississippi.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I trust it from Texas because it's a little closer to the cartel. It's a little closer to the cartel. I take it from Texas. I ain't taking it from Mississippi. That's stepped on about 30 times before you got to it.
Fuck no, boy.
That ain't blue magic. I don't want that.
That shit gonna be great. That shit look like dog food, nigga.
Flour. They using flour.
Nigga sniffing drywall.
I believe cocaine in its purest form may not be as dangerous if depending on what you're doing with it, right?
You ready to try it? Yo ass ready to try it. Talking about you.
Listen to my argument.
You ready to go to Cuba?
Argument.
That's similar.
His ass ready to go to Cuba, right?
Listen. I've been anti crack my whole life, and I'm gonna stay anti crack until I die. Like Whitney Houston said, crack is whack.
But cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I ain't tried it, but I believe that it'll have a good time attached to it. I just believe.
Once we get our first M ball, Given and Jairus is gonna do a line together. I can see it already. Yeah, no, y'all two invested. Talk about cocaine, a hell of a drug.
I'm not doing no line.
You gonna do it?
I might do a bump. I'm gonna do a bump. I gotta be drunk as a slut to do it too. Let me be so messed up that bump the only thing gonna bring me back to life.
They gonna suck you straight up, boy.
I'm gonna let that nigga
off flight. Speaking of that white man, somebody put on is SS for you a classic. So whoever did that has to be how to ask that question.
Oh, Sexy Songs for You is Sexy Songs for You a classic, bro.
What is that?
The one that Drake and Prodigy just put out.
Wait. Let's just pause and listen to that. This gentleman has a poster of Mr. Drake. Is that his name, Mr. Drake? He has a poster of Mr. Drake in the background. He doesn't even know what this tape is, so it can't be a classic. Okay. Next topic.
I think. Hold on. Hold on, I give. Honestly,
I'm gonna listen to it. I just ain't listened to it yet.
I think the last 5 songs could have been off of it. Maybe the last 4 or 5 songs could have been off of it. But as I think it could be I think it'll be a great. It could be one of those great projects that just add on to their legacy. I don't think it's a classic though.
I mean, a lot of Drake projects have to grow on me anyway. Like when I first listen, I don't like half the songs on there.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not a classic. It's a good album.
I'm just throwing it out there for flavor.
Like it's just like that. It's like that album. If you're reading this,
what's it called?
No, that's that shit.
Like that album. Yeah, it's that shit. I heard that shit. Guess what? It's that shit, but at the same time, it's not a classic, in my opinion.
I'm looking at the sexy songs for you. That Pimmy's Dilemma was smooth. Give Me a Hug was that shit. Raining in Houston was that shit. Meet Your Padre, that's a sleeper. Niggas sleep on that Meet Your Padre.
Meet Your Padre, be my reason to your madre.
See, you be messing with the Mexican women, that's why you like it. I already know what's going on. That Nokia was a hit, and then them the only ones that I really know. But I can't call it a classic, bro. It was a real good one. Yes, like Ron say, bro, he should have did some more of that Raining in Houston type vibe, bro, because that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey.
I needed more party on this project. My problem. We needed more party, bro. I think Drake put a little too much of him in it and not enough party.
And that's why it's not a classic, bro, because Drake used this as a smokescreen to release music without being just a Drake song, and he was scared of the public reaction that he'll get. When he dropped music on his own accord, on his own volition, on just him, then we can judge it as a classic or not. But this is a really good album.
It was good. It was good. It showed his relevance was still heavy. It's truthfully, I don't believe if he did more party, he would have done as well because there's not as many party fans as there is Drake fans. I'm a party fan and I wanted more party, but when I thought about it, I was like,
hey, I ain't gonna lie.
This nigga bought that joint on vinyl, bro.
That's what's up, bro.
That album is not vinyl worthy, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. That album is not vinyl worthy, bro. That album is vinyl ready. Now that album is vinyl, yes. GNX on the vinyl. GNX on the vinyl.
Wait a minute. Where's your mind process? How is Future and Metro
They
Boomin?
want enough slaps on Future and Metro Boomin for.
I'm gonna be honest.
You crazy?
Bro, enough slaps, bro. It wasn't enough slaps, bro. It was about 10. It was about 6 slaps, bro.
Let me say something.
Look at all them songs. It was 6 slaps, bro.
You crazy as hell,
bro. Even both of those albums went crazy.
Bro, no, bro. Then he dropped 2 of them. Come on now, bro. Come on.
This Sunday, bitches, amazing. Bro. This whole group went stupid top to bottom.
Gorgeous with $10
Yeah.
Goddamn.
It had 6 slaps, bro.
Even the last bonus songs go crazy.
It had 6 slaps, bro.
500,000. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And I ain't even go. I'm not even against Kendrick. I love Kendrick's GNX album.
Yeah.
But that album, Future went crazy this year when it came to like
albums
compared to that GNX.
Yeah,
Mixtape Pluto went crazy. Mixtape Pluto went crazy.
Now, Mixtape Pluto did go down. It's better than I don't trust. The reason why I still don't trust you ain't as hot as Mixtape Pluto is Mixtape Pluto was more about Future being Future, not connected with.
Now, all I'm saying is that album alone, right there, is better than GNX. That just shows you how much better Mixtape Pluto was. Mixtape Pluto had Oath on there. It had all them things, all them fucking things. Hey, Teflon Dunn, how that shit started off? Think about it like John got it. Anything about my dog got it. Bruh, Future went crazy, so that's what I'm just trying to say. Like all his albums that he put out,
he had a good year.
Kendrick went crazy, no lie. But Future was so consistent.
But like I said, Mixtape Pluto was better than that junk. We still don't trust you.
But I'm telling you, Don't Trust You was better than GNX. Future had a better year than Kendrick, in my opinion.
He did have a better year.
Kendrick just had that because at the end of the day, it's rap beef. So that's gonna get more exposure. Yeah. You got a nigga like Future who's unproblematic. He really ain't got too much shit going on, but other than being Sierra baby daddy, being that nigga talking that shit. bruh. But when you actually sit down and listen to that shit is right. It's
but
not
the impact.
South of France, motherfucking like all those different tracks. I'm sorry, bro. And then even on We Don't Trust Slimed In. You had Slimed In. You had motherfucking All My Hoes Get Slimed In. Niggas
ain't on no slime shit. Cause ain't on no slime shit. All my hoes get slimed in.
Like, if it wasn't for Like That, Kendrick probably wouldn't have hopped on like he went crazy. Like, Kendrick went crazy after Like
they
That.
did. This is the thing. He got the package from Future and Drake this year. Kendrick really did get a hop into the game with Future and Drake that year, bro. So if it wasn't for both of them, Kendrick wouldn't have had the year he had. But GNX, Drake gave that nigga the package, bro. Stop, bro. Drake gave that nigga the package. He gave him somebody to talk about. In the beef with.
Drake fucked up. Yeah, that's the point. Drake fucked up when he said that dumb shit talking about it's only 2.
Yeah, but that nigga they been doing subliminals. That nigga Kendrick took this as an opportunity to get his stimulus package. He said, "Ooh, let me shoot down because this is my only time I'm gonna have left to shoot down. If I don't do it now."
Hey, Streets Made Me a King. That song with him and ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Boy, man, you gotta cut that out, man.
No, GNX, but truthfully, bro, GNX was better than me than the mixtape. I mean, not the mixtape, than We Don't Trust You.
We still don't trust
GNX had GNX had a better flow to me all the way up and down.
But you the type of nigga that tell me some sexy songs for you is better than GNX.
No, I think I like GNX better, but Sexy Songs for You was a good ass album though. I like GNX better because it had Reincarnation on it. Reincarnation to me alone was a better song
than the first time, bro. That shit fucked me up, boy. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit fucked me up first time I heard that. He came in on the beat and then started talking that shit and then told a story with it too. Bro, come on, bro.
It's the connected dots. It's the storyline. It's that song alone makes me.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated off of who I used to be. I'm losing skin, bro. Bro.
Bro. That jump right there, I listen to so much, bro. Just that song alone for me makes that whole album worth it.
Yeah.
It made that whole album worth it. That, in fact, that the rest of the songs on the album aided. They didn't. Maybe one song on there, I was like, yeah.
No lie, he did go crazy. Like he did go crazy. Like Drake gave him the hype to be like, fuck you, nigga. I'm finna.
In the wrong way. I agree with that. I'm not giving Drake his credit, but I really do like Drake as an artist. I like Drake I like Drake in like 2011, bro.
Yeah.
On some kid shit, bro. That's when I was fucking with him. So I got respect
I've been fucking with Drake since he dropped. Truthfully, because I was a Wayne Camp fan anyway. But Drake is like Steph in the game, bro. Drake changed the game, bro, whether we want to say it or not. He changed the game on a sound bite.
Agree 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was on that wave for years and still is.
So if you put Drake in the Steph type of role, what we putting Kendrick? LeBron?
No, Kendrick didn't change the game. Kendrick just made the game better because of his ability.
Kendrick like Kobe.
No, he like Kendrick Perkins.
Either like Kobe or Allen Iverson.
He like Kendrick Perkins.
He's so good at the game that you can't deny that nigga is the king of the game. But changing the game? Come on.
So who is our Jordan?
The Jordan of rap?
Wayne.
Yeah.
Like Wayne. For right now?
Yeah.
Wayne.
Weezy F baby. And
Jay-Z.
the F ain't for.
Y'all
he just had to throw that in there.
Laugh, nigga. Jay-Z, he's the Jordan of rap.
I would say Jay-Z is like our Magic Johnson.
No, bro. Jay-Z is the Jordan.
You know what I'm saying? Name a Jay-Z song.
What you want to hear? The Evils? What you want to hear? 444, the whole tape? What you want to hear? The black tape? What you want to hear? Nigga, all of that shit. What y'all talking about, bro? This rap shit wouldn't be what it was without Jay-Z, bro. That's how he do it.
True. Wayne is a Jay-Z. Wayne is even a Jay-Z fan. But when we talking about the level of impact, well, I can't say Jay-Z ain't have an impact, yes. But Wayne's connection to the audience is always going to be bigger than Jay's connection to the audience.
That's why you can say he LeBron.
The only Jay-Z song I can name is On to the Next one. That one.
Because y'all young niggas, bro. Y'all some young niggas, man.
On to the next one.
Y'all some young niggas, bro.
Don't say. That nigga being, I'm telling you, but that nigga just playing devil's advocate. That don't listen up there.
Who was the Michael Jordan of rap, bro? It's Jay-Z.
Okay.
He said who was our generation is definitely.
Yes, bro. Listen. Our generation, Michael Jordan is not playing basketball right now. He's an overseer. He's just kind of like the old head nigga that did the shit, and everybody reference him as the starting point of NBA. That's what Jay-Z is for us. Niggas reference him as the starting point of hip hop. Wayne is LeBron.
So is Wayne.
Okay.
I don't even like LeBron.
Wayne is LeBron, bro.
I'ma call Wayne
or Kobe. Or you want to be Kobe? Which one you want to be, LeBron or Kobe?
I can fuck with Wayne being Kobe. I can fuck with Wayne being Kobe.
But Eminem,
who LeBron? I can say
Eminem.
I don't know.
One time
I don't know.
Is Drake LeBron there? Y'all want Drake to
Drake might be bro. Drake might be bro.
Y'all some meat riders. Y'all was ready to say the Sexy Soul for You was a classic, bro. Man, fuck y'all opinion. How about that? Yeah, Jay-Z is Jordan.
He did it, Kobe.
Hey, no. He is Dennis Rodman.
Oh God! What is that?
I give you that.
Hey, look, Dennis Rodman was never the star, but he was always in the background. Just doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting rebounds.
Dancing.
Did he just, he two-stepping? Take that.
Oh God.
I ain't gonna lie.
Who Carmelo Anthony in the rap game? It got to be an old nigga.
Who AI first?
I don't know, because that's one of my favorite basketball players of all time.
Give me who your Carmelo is. Andre 3000.
Carmelo Busta Rhymes.
Andre 3000. It's got to be like a random ass nigga that's cold as hell. I like Busta Rhymes. I like
Busta
Andre
Rhymes.
3000.
Comment.
Hell no, boy. See, you playing devil's advocate. I was serious.
Comment while y'all sleep. Comment was cold.
For anybody listen to Comment, man.
Yeah, numbers though. Nobody listen to Jay-Z.
Y'all was crazy as hell, bro.
No. Jay-Z was pop to us as kids growing up, bro. We knew 99 Problems and everything he did with Beyonce. He was pop to us. We didn't know him in his heyday.
I did that H to the Izzo.
Hey man, if y'all get some free time, bro.
Jay-Z song I know.
If y'all get some free time, if y'all get some free time, acclimate yourselves with the classics. By Mr. Carter, man.
1, 2, and 3.
Start right here. No, we started in 19. We talking about start in 1996. Start with that one, and then work your way up to this one.
Now that's a good one. Now I'm saying the truth. That 444 and Watch the Throne with Kanye. Them was some good. Again, he was pop to us when we got.
But Kanye was a better rapper.
One of my favorite songs from Jay-Z. It wasn't even his song. Forever young, I wanna be forever young.
No, Jay-Z got some Kodak features. Yeah, not a blueprint.
Y'all
the blueprint.
Hey, hold up,
Hey, none of y'all.
Wait, listen,
bro. Y'all don't know.
Hold on, listen, bro. Hey, one day I was on the way to a Mississippi State game, bro. Me, my dad, one of my homeboys, and his dad. We was on our way to a Mississippi State game, and somehow we had the headphones on. It was playing Forever Young. And I remember that song was so sentimental to me because I remember my dad was driving so fast, and a wiener dog was on the side of the street with puppies. It was puppy wiener dogs, and it was the mama wiener dog. The mama wiener dog literally ran in the middle of the street while my daddy would drive. My daddy went right over that motherfucker.
Whoa, hold on, whoa.
Suicide in front of her puppy.
Hey, and as we driving, the wiener dog was just rolling over on the ground, and the puppies on the side, and all you could hear in my ear was, forever young, I wanna be.
That's trauma, bro. That's a traumatic experience, man. I hate you have to go through that.
Oh my God.
I hate you have to go through that, bro. That's traumatic.
No, but it's not okay.
Damn, what is that?
Bro, it was so serious, bro. And that's how I always do that song.
Yeah, so y'all keep on.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You levitated back into the screen.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna figure it out. If I don't do nothing else.
I'm gonna say,
them animal rights, man.
Peter, finna get your ass, boy.
They finna come get your ass. You should have told them that story.
Talking about Forever Young. Yeah,
they coming for Darren Moore Senior.
The first one.
Darren Moore Senior, but they got to call you tomorrow. Like, why they at the door for your daddy? What is they looking for? I don't know.
They killed that dog.
They killed that wiener.
And look, I just remember, bro. I turned around. That damn little wiener was just fucking flipping over and shit. I was like, oh man.
That's true.
Your daddy truck driver, ain't it? That's because your daddy truck driver. That man don't give a damn about no wildlife.
My daddy was a truck driver too.
Yeah.
My daddy was evil, man.
Bro, that's sad.
My daddy was evil.
That's sad. Hey, did y'all hear that new 2 Chainz though?
Hell no.
2 Chainz in the boat.
Y'all know who 2 Chainz' favorite rapper is?
I hope it ain't
Jay-Z. Fuck you talking about?
I don't believe it. Is that Googleable information?
Yeah, Google it. Hey, how the song was though? How the song was?
No, that joint with him and Lil Yachty go dumb. I fuck with that hoe. I like 2 Chainz anyway, but I think that he didn't do it when he did the joint album with Wayne. That wasn't a good thing for him to do. I don't think he should have done it. I like the album, but I don't think they did nothing for neither one of their careers. It didn't help them at all because it just seemed like 2 old niggas making an album. You gotta hop on with somebody, so you can get your relevance with him. Get on a song with Lil Yachty was dope, and a song called Sister Wives. It ain't got nothing to do. I don't really think it got nothing to do with Sister Wives.
Google say that Lil Wayne is 2 Chainz' favorite artist.
Well, hell no.
It is. Him
and Lil Wayne contemporaries,
and
bro.
he probably didn't rap about it. He probably didn't rap and said Lil Wayne his favorite artist.
I'm looking at it right now. He did. In a 2012 interview with Nessa, he said that Scarface, Andre 3000, Nas, Biggie, and Pac, but Hove, you got to say J2. That's what he said. Ask him, not me.
So all them niggas is his favorite rapper.
Yeah, I mean, you got like top 5. Everybody got a top 5.
It's Lil Wayne, I'm telling you, because that's the nigga that put him on.
I got top 5 that ain't none of y'all fucking with.
What's your top 5, bro?
Dylan.
Let's say Puff Daddy shit.
Take that.
But that 2 Chainz songs went dumb, bro. That song went dumb, bro.
Is he talking about having sister wives in it?
When I listen to it, I didn't hear anything about them actually having sister wives. I mean, I didn't listen to it all the way through yet because I was trying to just like bulk listen to shit. But yeah, from what I heard,
that's what I'm about to say. He fucks flagging. He got 1 loving wife, he got 2 beautiful children, and he stays at home with them. So why he talking about sister wives, bro?
I don't know, but it did make me want to ask y'all what y'all think about that though. Like, do y'all agree with the concept of sister wives?
Not religiously, I don't.
Not religiously, I don't. But
I mean, inshallah, man. You know what I'm saying? When you take a shahada, you get 3 wives. I think ain't that what the Bible says?
A lot of people had a lot of wives. A lot of people had a lot of wives.
Do y'all think it's practical to do?
I think it's practical. I think it's practical. I don't think it's accepted by society, but I think it's practical shit. If you got 4 incomes in the house instead of 2, shit, it could be good.
I don't think it's possible just because of human nature.
I think that I think niggas get jealous, and if you got sister wives, you got to be okay with them fucking other dudes, and a lot of men can't handle that. So,
but see, that's why I feel like, if we living in the concept of this modern day time, but we talking about sister wives in that concept when it was mostly a hierarchy type thing, like the man was who he was, he's over the wives, and they only rock with him, and they all come into his household. Yeah, they was sneaking, but they weren't telling about it. You know what I'm saying? They probably had their little side about it. Yeah, I mean,
you monogamous or you polyamorous, man.
That's a pimp, and that's that's a whole nother situation.
Is it really? That's the oldest profession.
You're right. It's similar, but it ain't same. I think, bro. I don't think it's possible. I don't know. I don't think I would want to do it because of the emotional turmoil that will happen in the household. I mean, unless you have like a serious hold on all of their mental, and all their responses. Maybe
hypnotize them.
You got to be a good manipulator to do stuff like that.
Professional and manipulating people. PIMP.
Yeah.
PIMP.
I'm just saying it's possible, but I don't think I can do it. I ain't gonna lie. I want me a little yeah. That's just my little yeah.
Yeah.
I just want some peace.
As a kid, man, I definitely want to entertain the idea multiple wives. I'm getting old now, man. It's a lot of work. I'd rather just cheat like everybody else do.
Speaking of wives, how you feel like Travis Hunter had his wedding this past weekend?
Oh, I stay away from weddings unless it's y'all. What happened? I missed it.
He been catching. They've been flaming him for one, not doing a prenup, and two, it looked like she pregnant.
Hey man, I'm happy for that boy. I'm happy for that boy. That's all I can say. I'm happy for that boy.
I wish.
Let me say 3 reasons why I'm happy for that boy. First things first, he's doing what he want to do. Second, at the end of the day, he got a beautiful girl, and he ride with her. I mean, let him do what he want to do. Third thing is, she a Latina.
That's all he need.
I'm happy for him in the aspect as to where
you muted P.
Black Queens forever.
I'm
everything
happy
else never.
Live his life, and be happy being that damn ugly.
Yeah. Oh God. Nigga, you see that Avatar looking motherfucker?
But he's still happy, and I'm happy that he can be happy. Happy for him.
Like the videos when they got practice, them pictures, them videos that he got where they were wearing all white after the wedding. I guess they was at the reception. Man, that nigga look ugly as a motherfucker, and you should just be happy for him. Yeah. You should be happy for that predator looking motherfucker.
I guess.
And what's so even crazy, man? Like I said, she Latina, man. I started thinking about it, man. I was like, all these people on your ass. He might have really wanted him a Latina, and that might have been the Latina he wanted. I had to start looking at it for myself. Everybody know I want a Latina. I might get a Latina. The bitch might stress me out. If you tell me and I don't do what you tell me to do, just let me be me. I got me a Latina, nigga.
She gonna go upside your head with a frying pan. Them Latinos.
He gonna love it, and he gonna love her, boy. He gonna want that. He gonna, man. What happened to you when you used to throw a frying pan at me? Now you talking about leaving? Think about
it. So put it like this. So he got him a Latina, right? What if y'all bullied this nigga into getting a black girl, and then somehow he put his hands on a black woman?
I ain't gonna bully him. I'm just happy for him. That's what's been on the internet lately. I'll bring it to you.
Now, hopefully he's smart enough to know not to put his hands on this motherfucker because she almost look wet. So yeah, they gonna crucify the shit out that nigga.
You know what? You say that, and I think about it. I ain't never heard a domestic dispute issue when it came to. I think they just fight back. Like,
they handle that shit. They just fight back.
You know,
they fight first. Probably.
She gonna press that nigga word.
You gonna have to fight back.
Beat him up and then press charges at the same time.
You gonna have to fight back.
You know that happened to me.
Cause she gonna be up.
I got trauma from that.
Yeah. My boy Jairus Demarco got hit in the head with a picture frame.
All right, again got charges pressed on.
Then she called the police on that nigga. They came and picked him up. He the one got glass hanging out of his forehead.
I bet the picture though.
You said what?
Did you get the picture?
I bet you got the picture.
Left it alone.
Never fuck it up again. All it takes is one.
I had to turn myself in, bro. That's the crazy thing. I had to go turn myself in, bro. I was no, this was. Yeah, I was on the yard, but it was like a summertime thing. I was trying to end some stuff, like for real, end some shit.
Yeah,
it didn't go that way. No. It was after I had been there doing my thing for a whole year. This was like, all right, bro, I'm done. I'm done messing with you. Leave me alone.
I think I know who it is, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, you know who it is. Bro, my sister's doing her hair now, bro.
Right now?
I thought you were talking about she's her hairdresser.
I was like, my bad.
I said, you might want to not do that. That's not good for you.
Hey, I'm about to get that girl an endorsement.
That's bad business right there, man.
It's not safe business. It's not safe. Oh, it's not safe.
That motherfucker threw a brick at that nigga head.
Hold on, we're gonna end with that.
We're gonna leave it.
Hey, that nigga had dodgeball season.
We're done.
Daryl's finna get muted.
I had one question. Yeah, I had one question. How do y'all feel about the prenuptial agreement thing?
Oh, with Travis, I think everybody
do you need to have a certain amount of money to be worried about that, or?
No, I think it makes sense for everybody to make a prenuptial agreement.
Yeah,
it's just saying we got an agreement before we get married. It ain't got to be about money. It could be about anything. Yeah. I think people should sit down and talk and make sure they have a good understanding of who each other are before they do anything. Yep. Especially like the little cheating clauses and shit. Yeah, I think everybody should put a cheating clause in their marital contracts to say that, hey, if you get caught fucking around, then we can annul this shit and you're not taking nothing from me.
Right. That's
no such thing as domestic violence when you're married. That's crazy.
I think that every marriage should have a prenuptial agreement. That's what I think.
Me and Rod talked about that. Yeah. He said you could only hit her with the backhand.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Jackson, what do you think about prenups, man? What's your thoughts?
I'm in agreement. I do believe that prenups, make sense for anybody. If that's what y'all decided to do before y'all even get married, and it's a legal standing document, cool. It's gonna keep some shit from happening. Maybe, Maybe. If it do happen, then you lock yourself out of whatever, it's a prenup. You can't have, if we don't work out, then we got understood that my stuff go to me, your stuff go to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no tripping. We got to understand it.
Do you feel that prenups mean that you think the marriage is going to end?
I don't think I think that's a mental thing. You make yourself say that. Like, it's saying that if it ends, and I know that sounds bad to say, but if the chance happens that something, that this don't go right, at least we come out right.
Yeah, I feel like it's a plan B. When
it sounds bad to say out loud,
I feel like it's a plan B.
Yeah.
When going into a marriage.
Yeah,
you
sound bad.
Like you shouldn't feel like
I should need one. B. Yeah, I should need one, but I do
need one, but just in case.
But I do.
I mean, I should.
Damn, bro. What is going on with this nigga Darius, bro?
Bro, that's why you gotta look at yourself when you stream it, man. Don't look at him. Focus. Focus.
Hey,
Darius, would you do a prenup?
No, he doing the Ray Charles. He's scratching.
Honestly,
what you think about it?
I think I would possibly. It just depends on my situation and like who I'm dealing with.
Yeah, you gonna get a lot of Latina. She gonna take everything you got.
Don't trust her. Depends on who you dealing with.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying, like, you know your person before you. First of all, I hope you would know your person before you get married to him, in a sense.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I possibly would go through a prenup. I probably
she ain't gonna let him. He ain't gonna do it.
For the chat, I just want everybody to understand that all three of the guys that say they'll do a prenup are single. So do with that whatever you may.
Yeah.
That's why we single. Niggas ain't got no trust. That's y'all problem. Single. Y'all ain't got no trust.
Yeah, I ain't got no trust. I ain't got no trust. Say what you want. Hey, look, that's y'all. And if it in my junks in the chat, I don't trust you. That's why you ain't get
you.
Prenup.
We still don't trust you.
That's the whole point. We're looking for the one. We're looking for the one we can trust, so we don't have to do the prenup, right?
Ain't no trust, bro.
Right.
Yeah, be a dumbass if you want to.
But if I got to think about getting prenup, I'm just not getting married.
Put everything in the contract because that's what marriage is.
Yeah, it is.
It's a business.
What about that though?
Man.
Would y'all be with somebody for the rest of your life and not be under their contract of marriage and say that's just my woman?
Oh yeah, I could do that for sure. Yeah, that's my baby mama. That's what I want. I want a baby mama. I don't want to get married. I want some baby mamas.
Hey,
just give me a couple baby mamas. I'll be cool. I want to experiment with like different height and weight combinations and just see what kind of kids I can make. I'm trying to be like Genghis Khan out here. I'm trying to be Genghis Khan. I'm trying to follow a whole nation.
I'm gonna go Cyclops on the stream.
Hey, what's so funny is he ain't on it. He ain't by himself on that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow a whole nation, gang.
I be telling girls the same thing. They be like, "So what do you want?" I be like, honestly, I just want to have kids right now.
Yeah. I want to get you pregnant.
If you down with it, let's just go ahead and make something shake.
Let's do it.
You want no marriage?
No, I'm trying to be a dandy girl. I'm not on that.
Look,
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
Nah.
hey, in my mind, I be thinking like maybe I be like, nah, like my thing is like I can tell you. First of all, I grew up in a family household. My mom and
Before you
dad.
finish, guys, what we're saying right now is all sarcastic and for entertainment purposes and values only. This is not our true thoughts or opinions or feelings, and we just say this to make sure that y'all have a good time and can laugh. Please continue, brother.
We get in the same space.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is actually bullshit. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, when I don't want to be, I don't want my kid to grow up like separate home like I did. I mean, no, I grew up with both my mom and dad in the house. But what I'm trying to say is, I would want my kid to go through the same thing I went through. But at the same time, I don't want it to be a force. And I be seeing some people out here, they live their life. A kid growing up in a separate home is no better. It's no better than a person who grew up in a house with both their parents. So all I'm trying to say,
I don't think you can say that, gang, unless you've been there. Me and Giovanni fucked up.
all I'm gonna say it's about the in a sense the love that you get for both those parents and also their relationship together.
Yeah.
Their relationship, because at the end of the day, we as children, we don't want to see friction in our family.
Yeah, okay.
Like, we don't like seeing that. But if you actually have a partner that's willing to make things connect and make things where it's stress free and both parties can be happy, then I feel like a kid can be able to grow up and not have those issues. But then again, when you grow up with certain issues and you see that friction, you see mama stressed out, or you see mama crying, or you see dad going through it. That will make a child, that will bring that trauma into your life. So that's why I say it just depends on certain situations. Because like I say, my kid, I can go make a kid with a girl right now and expect to marry her, and out of nowhere she don't want to be with me no more. But I got this kid with her, so it's like I gotta just do the best I can to show my kid I love her and I love his mama at the same time. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to show that friction to have him not, feeling like maybe I was a mistake.
I think about that on a serious note. Sometimes in the dating world, you'll meet people from different backgrounds and different upbringings and whatnot. And I've interacted with women that have a mother and a father. I've interacted with women that just have like a mother. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder sometimes if the women that had both a mother and a father in their life, if they seen some shit between their mom and dad that maybe impacted their view on relationships and how men operate in the world and shit. And then it's like, you may have been better off if they was separated and he was just visiting you every now and then, because you would have had a better opinion of men in general. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I agree with you. I think it's really about like coming up in a non-toxic environment and just getting love from both sides.
Right.
Especially in 2025, bro. Like, we got FaceTime and shit. You ain't got to be in there physically is cool, and I think it would be preferable for the kid. But if you could talk with them every day, or make sure they cool, I think that's what matters. You ain't got to like pat them on the head and shit. Like, just talk to them little niggas.
Yeah, I think it's pros and cons. It's pros and cons on both sides. You're gonna get trauma regardless. You're gonna have issues regardless. What you're gonna deal with is what you're gonna deal with. What I say that I would rather be in a situation where I'm there and their mom's there. Yeah, but I also coming from the perspective of somebody that didn't have it. So I'm like, okay, I see what it did to me, and I wouldn't want that. But I also don't want to be with nobody mama that's acting like, she don't want me there. That's doing a bunch of,
trying to use a kid to trap you or bang you over the head with the kid and shit. All kinds of. That's a lot of shit that can happen, bro.
Anything could happen.
It's a lot of shit that can happen, man.
So back to your sentiment. Is this peace in the zone? Cool, because I feel like my mama had 4 different baby daddies. It was peace in the zone though. Niggas was cool. My daddy, he pulled up. He took me on weekends. He pulled up sometimes. Some of the days he didn't, I'm still pissed. Regardless if he was my daddy or not in the house, there's still gonna be days he didn't show up to shit, and I'm still gonna be like, damn, my daddy didn't come. It still was gonna be the same case, but it was still peace. It was a community wrapped around me, so I felt like I got love for it.
That's the most important thing, man. It takes a fucking village, bro. If you got grandma, grandpa, uncles, and aunties around, bro, like, yeah, you gonna miss pops being there every day, but that shit can help out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's about community.
It helps out. It helps out.
But honestly, to help me out for my future, as far as like when it comes to like, and this is just me being, this is real talk right here. And before I even consider having a child or something, man, I ain't gonna lie. I just gotta make sure I'm at peace with who I am, peace with who I'm dealing with, because you gotta have peace with who you're dealing with to be able to say, hey, I'm gonna do this shit. Because if it ain't no peace there, then guess what? yeah, you gonna say, yeah, fuck you. I'm just taking care of my child. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I already know. I already know that's the type of nigga I'm gonna be if I'm not at peace with you. So it's like I might as well just save myself, and that's why I'm 31 years old now with no kid, because at the end of the day, I'm not just finna sit here and just do some shit just to say I did it, and now I gotta deal with the consequences for the rest of my life. Now I'm treating my child like shit because I'm upset that I gotta deal with him. I'm upset with his mom because I gotta deal. It's just certain shit I look into factor, and I just be like, nah, I ain't gonna put myself nor put this person in through that shit. Nah, so
that's why you bring it full circle and you do it like G Money did. You find the right woman, you tell her that you love her, you get on one knee and be like, babe, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And then you make some babies. First come God, then come marriage, then come baby, and the baby carries. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Why we need therapy.
When you look at it from a end-to-end standpoint, that shit really makes sense. The way the shit put in the Bible. Everybody don't follow the Bible. I don't follow the Bible 100%. But when you think about society and how shit should run, it gives you a good blueprint for how to do shit so that you don't run into as many issues.
right.
On some real shit.
At the end of the day, bro,
we joke around and play a lot. Everybody need therapy, man, because everybody got trauma.
Bro.
But it's
bro, that's what I'm gonna say. Black therapy for 2025, bro. All my black brothers, find you a therapist.
Hell yeah, come to me. I got you $50 an hour. I'll talk to you. Yeah, and I'll help you.
He gonna talk you down. He gonna talk you down.
$50 an hour. I got you. Tap in. Do it on stream.
And one thing cool about therapy too, because I've had therapy before. One thing cool about therapy is like once you go in there and talk to a therapist and realize certain problems that you can fix by just talking to somebody, at some point you really don't even have to talk to that person no more. Because it gets to a point. Because one thing about a therapist is they're not going to tell you what you're supposed to do with your life. At the end of the day, At the end of the day, you still make your own decisions. So it's just like you just got to sit down and just really just be like, hey, what is this? Like I said, at the end of the day, what makes you happy? How do you want to live? Like, it's all up to you. At the end of the day, stop trying to please these people out here. Stop just trying to please motherfuckers around you. You just got to do your own thing and live your life.
For yourself, gang. Because when you die, you're going to die alone. Same way you was born.
Still gotta go by yourself.
Not unless you die in a plane crash.
You gonna die by yourself then anyway. It don't matter who around you. You gonna die and see God for yourself. It don't matter who around you when you die. You gonna die and see God for yourself. You can die. Me and J Mac can sit down right now and die at the exact same time. Both of us gonna see God for ourselves. You gotta go
every time.
You gonna go by yourself.
In front of the judge by yourself.
That man said, I mean, unless you die in the airplane, then you got
it's all with it, nigga. Y'all, you still dying alone. You still died alone, man. And speaking of dying alone, we got a whole lot of NBA teams that done died alone, bro. But it's four that's still in the motherfucking running for the championship, man. We got the OKC Thunder and the Timberwolves, bro. OKC is up 3-1. You know what I'm saying? They got their next game tomorrow, the May 28th. Also, shout out to my baby sister, bro. She gonna turn what? Shit, 27, 26 tomorrow.
Turn up 26, 27.
No way.
Yeah, hey, look, Give it. Remember when we was little kids, they coming over to the crib, they knocking on the door, she not letting them in, or she just look at their ass and walk away.
Come look at the
Which sister, bro? Dominique, bro?
Yeah, Dominique,
I cannot believe Dominique being mean, bro.
Dominique was a baby gangster, man. Dominique was a baby gangster. She changed her life around, gave it to Christ, bro. I'm proud of her. She done grown a lot. But happy birthday to her tomorrow. And then on the basketball tip, Game 4 right now for the Indiana Pacers and the Knicks. They playing as we speak. Indiana is up 2-1, and they winning right now at halftime, 69-64.
Okay. That's a good time for me to pick up in the game.
You feel me? Catch it for the third and watch it through the fourth.
So who y'all got picked? Yeah, who y'all seeing right now?
We made our picks already. We can't be going back and changing now.
Thunder going to win the whole thing.
You didn't pick the Thunder the last time.
Yes, I said Thunder from the jump.
He did.
Yeah.
I said it's Shea League. It's Shea League, brother.
Last time on the show, I wanted Timberwolves to win, but the way after that, I said Oklahoma. Yeah, the way they starting out the series, they gonna win it all.
Play some defense.
Now, but this last game, the Timberwolves, they made a good little.
You still had to win if you. They didn't stop nobody. You score 126 points and still lose.
Yeah,
they had. Look, it's still money at play here, man. So these shit's going at least to 5 or 6 games. I say 6 at
they're
least.
Gonna let them get one. You're right. You're right.
Going to get 6 at least, man.
Still got general managers looking for their bread.
Come on, man. Adam Silver not finna let this money pass him by. He know how this shit
Referees need to play another game.
They need Anthony to play at least 2 or 3 more games.
for his Adidas contract.
All right, but if it doesn't happen where they play at least 2-3 more games, then it starts to get to where again, like they said, off season finna be one of the biggest ones. What moves do y'all think Minnesota will have to make to try to become a better team if they do not win tomorrow night?
Minnesota's fine.
No, I can't say that.
It's gonna take some improvements.
Yeah, they
improvements.
That's what I'm saying.
They gotta play defense a little better.
To be able to make improvements, you gotta change. You gotta kind of change the team up a little bit, and you
yeah,
gotta bring something.
I don't see how they're struggling with what's big boy name?
Julius Randle.
Not Randle. He's not a defensive player.
Rudy
Gobert.
Oh, they need to get rid of his ass.
He's been a defensive MVP, defensive player of the year a couple times.
He not like
he's good. No, the thing is,
no
he plays good. No, I will say he played good inside defense. It's his perimeter defense that gets his ass kicked when he's trying to find his feet, guarding your goddamn guard ass out there the perimeter. Yeah, so it's like, do you trade him and try to bring in like another defensive player, big man? Do you trade him, try to bring in another scorer in the sense they can play defense? Like what big moves can the Timberwolves make, or what more developing moves can they make to make their team better? Because at the end of the day, you got Anthony Edwards, you got Julius Randle. They both killing. They are doing their things. But then Rudy Gobert, who really is your big man in the paint. Yeah, you can say keep Naz Reid, but Naz Reid is not your defensive player.
No.
You got to get somebody. You got to get somebody who can beat somebody up in the paint. Rudy Gobert been doing that, but at the same time,
I think he should do that off the bench, though. I don't think he should be starting no more.
Yeah, I think if anything,
off the bench, and I think it's time for Mike Conley to go home. Because Anthony Edwards ain't that ball handler that's gonna be. You ain't gonna run the offense through him and say that he's a primary ball handler. So he can be a primary scorer without being a primary ball handler.
So you say brain Rob. So basically, you're saying bring Rob Dillingham off the bench.
I don't even know who that is.
A cold ass point guard who fucking been in the league, been in here this year, and he got some playing time during the season, but he hasn't had no playing time at all in the playoffs. So you bring him off the bench because he's really cold as a point guard. He can get his chance. Now, what I say after this, I know people ain't gonna take this take. It's an unpopular take, but maybe you trade Jaden McDaniels and Rudy Gobert. Maybe you keep Rudy Gobert and you trade Jaden McDaniels and you possibly get somebody like a Kevin Durant from the Suns, only because at that point you putting another star scorer along with them boys, somebody who can help Anthony Edwards out whenever it comes to closing teams out.
They don't need a Kevin Durant. They have the Anthony Edwards.
But what we know, but basically what we know,
handler.
Yeah,
is DiVincenzo a ball handler? I like him, bro. He got heart.
I believe he is, but I think they're gonna trade. They might possibly trade him too. Like you got to think about it, when the offseason comes, you got niggas like the Celtics who finna be making trades. You got all these teams that finna be trading like big time players soon. Like Austin Reeves finna fucking lead the Lakers. So it's like you got to see what these players gonna end up playing with.
Yeah.
And who can make that team better? It's just like OKC. They gonna possibly get another first round pick next year. So it's like at the end of the day, what they gonna do? They could trade one of their first round picks and get another player.
I don't think OKC needs that.
They don't.
As long as Chet stays healthy. But
I'm gonna go ahead and call it right now. Russell Westbrook going back to Oklahoma City. His last year next year.
He's gonna be 13 man on the bench.
But you know what? It don't matter. It don't matter. At the end of the day, he can end his career off in Oklahoma. In it there, and at the end of the day, he might possibly can get a ring his last year just for sitting on the bench.
Nuggets to the finals next year, bro. With Russell Westbrook staying there.
I don't think
they getting rid of Michael Porter Jr. possibly. That's their only shooter. That's the only real shooter. And sadly, he had some slumps games, but that's the only real shooter.
Well, he tore his shoulder up in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only real shooter. You could say Julian Schroeder is a shooter, but at the same time, he's still young, so we don't know what he's going to look like next season.
You know better than that, Rod. That ain't going to happen.
Nah, that ain't going to happen, brother. LeBron is not going to.
Get out of here with that chat.
LeBron to Boston, 1 year deal. Hey, if LeBron go to Boston, I'm going to be so conflicted. My heart is gonna hurt. My heart is gonna hurt.
That is not gonna happen.
Boston wouldn't even respect that black king the way they should, bro. You know they racist up there.
What is happening, bro?
They wouldn't, bro.
They are going. Boston is going to trade. Boston is going to trade Porzingis. They're going to trade Porzingis. Yeah, they're going to trade Porzingis.
Kristaps. Hey, I can see if Kristaps go to the Wolves, I think that could be smooth. But he ain't even been playing like he supposed to though. Like he used to be cold, bro. He used to be cold. I guess he is coming off injury, but shit, niggas come off injuries every day, bro. And they don't come out looking like shit 60% of the time.
What? Jrue Holiday possibly going back to Dallas.
True.
Yeah, he possibly going. He possibly going to Dallas to play. They trying to see who gonna play the point guard position for Dallas Mavericks. They can either get Chris Paul, Lonzo Ball, or Jrue Holiday. Since Kyrie gonna be out until the most likely the whole year.
You talking about LaMelo Ball or Lonzo Ball?
Lonzo Ball, not no fucking Melo. They're not gonna let him go unless they decide to go ahead and trade him. But we'll see what offseason look like. Cause like I said, this gonna probably be one of the biggest. I believe it is going to be one of the biggest offseason moves as far as this year. Like, because you just had that trade deadline with that Luka Doncic shit. Like he just said in the chat, like even with Jaylen Brown, like at the end of the day, you ain't going to have Jason Tatum for a whole year. But at this point, it's like that's your star player, so you got to build around him when he come back. So it's like you trade Jaylen Brown, you get some major pieces. You get some real niggas. You might get Giannis, bro. You might get Giannis for Jaylen Brown. You never know.
They don't need to bring no players that I like to Boston, bro.
You bring Jaylen Brown and somebody like Peyton Pritchard from Boston to Milwaukee for Giannis, and then also Bucks trade that first round pick, maybe, unless they want to keep Cooper Flag, because again they want to rebuild. But if they don't want to rebuild and they bring in Jaylen Brown, they can trade that first round pick and get somebody from Dallas or somebody.
Bro, I know my player go crazy, bro. You be in that joint scheming.
Hey, but that's how they treating the damn league now. They treat it like a video game. Them niggas don't give a fuck about no loyalty.
Really are.
But that's what I was thinking about that shit earlier, bro. Even outside of basketball, like when was the last time y'all heard somebody talk about what the future gonna look like in 10 years?
No,
the last time
people don't talk about that no more. Nobody thinks about the longevity for shit anymore. It's like literally what's gonna happen next, like the next year. That's what people's focuses is.
Right.
Think about like in the 1990s, motherfuckers used to be like, "Oh, in 2020 we gonna have flying cars and shit like that."
Yeah.
Bro, niggas don't think like that no more. Nobody said what's gonna happen in 2040. Nobody said what's gonna happen in 2050, bro.
I've only
ever made a 5-year plan. I think we know we living in the future.
I've never in my mind anything bigger than a 5-year plan.
Yeah, 5 months for me.
That's what we doing in these next 5 months.
That's as far as I can think out.
At this point, I thought we supposed to been have flying cars.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because they put them on the market.
Niggas don't even plan for the future no more, bro. It's crazy. Crazy world.
There ain't no future. We are the future, and this the last 10 years we got. Okay, what's up?
Hey, J Mac, you might be on to something. This shit might be over with. So,
global warming about to.
Hey, speaking of planet, yeah, I see y'all put something in the topic chat, whatever. You said something about basically the McChicken. The McChicken being
that pissed me off.
So basically, where's the pricing on the McChicken going to be for 5 years from now?
Ain't no more dollar nothing, bro.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you that now.
So bad. I ain't had McDonald's in probably 5 years. This is my first time. So let me go give you a McChicken. That bit was $3.49.
Ain't no more dollar nothing. They need same the Dollar Tree, Dollar General. They need to be the tree store and the general store. They need
wait. Was it a McChicken or was it like a chicken deluxe sandwich?
It was a McSpicy.
It was a hot and spicy. It wasn't hot and spicy. It was just a regular McChicken.
Did it have lettuce and tomato on it?
No, it had some little lettuce on it, but it ain't had no tomato, none of that on it.
Okay.
It just comes with just some mayonnaise and some lettuce
and a chicken. Yeah.
Did you get fries with that?
No, I itemized the receipt. The McChicken was $3.49 by itself, and my small fry was like $1.70.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was probably like $2.25, but I ain't gonna lie. It don't matter because at the end of the day, you right. That shit is left $1. Like I used to can go to McDonald's and get like 5 McChickens for $6-7.
Yeah, but I can't be mad at McDonald's for saying that. Oh yeah, we see how popular this item is. We taking it off the dollar menu, and for the make niggas pay.
Took everything off the dollar menu.
Ain't no
what I'm saying. You took everything.
It's a value menu now. It's a value menu, not a dollar menu.
The only thing that they
I'm dead ass serious.
got
That's
on
what
the
it's
dollar menu right now is an apple pie. You can get 2 apple pies for $1.
All right, them just be good too. I ain't gonna lie, I tried my first pumpkin apple pie.
From where?
I tried my first pumpkin apple pie from McDonald's, and it was actually
a pumpkin apple pie.
Not pumpkin apple, but like a pumpkin cream pie or whatever. It was in the same shape.
Pie.
And I tasted it, and I was like, damn, that hoe was good. It was good as hell, though, and I ain't even think I was going to like pumpkin.
So fat.
That shit was good, though.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
I'm a potato pie myself, guy, but that pumpkin pie wasn't bad.
I ain't gonna lie, Wendy's 4 for 4, 5 for 5, 6 for 6, all that shit weak.
Bro, yeah, that shit is weak as hell.
It smells like poverty in this chat right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
He said what, bro?
It smells like poverty in here.
Oh, this dollar menu.
Yeah, dollar menu.
Complaining about value
dollar menu.
4 for 4.
Dollar menu.
It smell like,
man.
It smell like,
it's giving broski. It's giving broski.
It's giving real niggas.
I'm just saying, like, it's giving fine, man.
It's giving broke.
Hey, it's giving. I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like spending over $20.
This when I was driving back.
Take y'all ass to Raising Cane's, man. Go to Raising Cane's, get you some real chicken, man.
I'm driving back from Mississippi. I don't stop at nothing but Love's and Pilot gas station.
That's your problem right there.
Stop.
They have a whole bunch of gas stations that sell barbecue up in the bitch. Stop there and get you some real food, man.
Ooh, y'all had some brisket joints at the gas station.
You talking about Buc-ee's?
The other day,
Buc-ee's?
Yeah.
I don't even stop at Buc-ee's no more. Buc-ee's overrated, man.
Nah,
the brisket sandwich is pretty good.
Now, on my way back from Mississippi the other day, I stopped at this place called Cypress Lake. It's a gas station. And I walked in there, bro. They had the fried ribs, bro. I bought some fried ribs. When I say those motherfuckers was off the chain.
That shit sound good. I'm not gonna hold you.
Bro, they had fried ribs and I got 2 of them on a roll, bro. And that shit was so fucking good in country, bro. I was like, yeah, that's why I like gas stations coming home from Mississippi.
I really just want to go to Crispy Crunchy when I get back to Mississippi.
Yeah, I know we from Mississippi. All you know is them damn chicken spots inside the gas station. Every time go to Crispy Crunches.
Every time.
Supposed to understand that gas station chicken, bro.
That gas station chicken is a thing, bro. They don't understand.
Hey, if we ever get a chance, bro, we gotta go find somewhere where they serve fried ribs, bro. When I tell you those things,
I'm gonna cook them hoes. All you got
they are not a myth.
And drop them in the grease.
Yep, they say you want to grill them first, smoke them, and then put them in the grease. Man, oh God, that stuff was so good, bro.
Do they dip them in? You
gotta batter them.
Yeah, do they batter them up before they put them in the
after you get them off the smoke, you batter them and then drop them in the grease.
Ooh, wait, that do sound kind of good.
I'm telling you, it tastes like it's like the best. It's like a better version of a fried chicken, bro, nigga. It's like, god damn, it's real.
I'm pretty sure they do them at the Texas State Fair. I'm pretty sure.
They probably do.
They're frying everything at the fair.
They
have fried lemonade. They have fried fucking fried
lemonade.
fried water. I got fried. I got some fried over here. Yeah. You want some fried? I got it for you.
I got fried hot dog. It's your fried hot dog.
It's just butter, nigga. Just go get some.
Fried air. I got some fried air for you. You want your air fried? Here you go.
Fried apple. Fried apple.
They fry everything, that motherfucker. You fat as hell before you leave that whole hand broke.
You spend a good $100. Get some of this fried watermelon.
When I would never touch a fried, I wouldn't touch. That's right there. That's super nigga. That right there sounds racist. As soon as you pick it up, fried watermelon
with a side of Kool-Aid. Let me get this on.
There you go, baby.
They make that shit for real.
I ain't gonna lie. I try one day. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna hide somewhere and be.
Eating it in the corner so nobody judge you.
Oh God, because I like watermelon now. I used to didn't like it when I was a kid, but I fuck it up now.
I'm trying to put my boy on the watermelon, bro. He had a bad experience with watermelon and he been left it alone ever since. But I'm like, bro, just come back to the dark side, get you a little watermelon. You know what I'm saying? We have some.
Just about me a slice today from the store. They sell
the seed.
Got about a whole watermelon.
He fucked up the seed. The seed got him.
No, not the seed.
He just oh Lord, Lord. It ain't the fruit ain't the problem. It's the
perception,
mindset.
my brother. Listen, my brother. Let me tell you. Nah. Hey man, what y'all got going on this week? Anything that we can exploit for entertainment value?
Just weed.
I'm off for school, bro, for the summer break. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm turned up, bro. I don't care what we do. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't got no.
He ain't doing shit. You working?
I ain't gonna lie.
He ain't doing shit either, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I got the gym. I know I'm be working out, but as far as like just since like he said, we out for school and stuff, so we like we got this free week. Honestly, I'm just gonna be trying to like tap in, lock in for real. That's really it. Cause like we got too much time. 2 months, might as well. So shit, that's all I'm gonna be on. Really.
Hell yeah.
When you slide back to Mississippi,
me?
For the wedding, yeah.
Hell yeah, the wedding, the day, 2 days before the wedding.
Weekend. I think I'm going Monday.
Oh, well, have fun,
motherfucker. The whole week.
I'll be there around Thursday.
Oh, I do gotta go to Florida for this little proposal shoot.
When your wedding again? When the wedding again get?
Shit, next weekend.
Next weekend?
Yep.
Okay.
Next weekend is go time.
Wedding crashes.
Go time, no whole time. No, y'all can't.
You said
y'all not invited.
You said invite only, right?
Yo.
Wedding crashes.
No, y'all ain't invited.
The RSVP.
Y'all ain't invited.
Hey,
I got
you gonna see me.
I got
you gonna see me outside the
can't come with me. Streaming.
I'm streaming outside. I'm streaming outside of Givens wedding.
Oh God.
That's a little glad to crash.
It's all right,
man. Shout out to G Money getting married next week. Again, shout out to my baby sister. Happy birthday, sis. Love you. And shit, shout out to everybody in the world, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the support. We're going to keep this shit going. We finna go up on the production value. We're going to make this shit as big as we can. That's episode 13 of the 3130 Talk Show. We are out of here. Peace.